Hey, sweetheart. How are you, darling? Picker Rick just subscribed to my channel. Okay. Another YouTube follies, I guess. Because I know he's been subbed to me forever. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. I must be crazy. Looking at all the craziness in my life. Well, I made a whole $11.05 on my monetization, y'all. I'm not sure I can handle that kind of money. I'm gonna try not to spend it all in one place. Crazy, right? Crazy, 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 crazy. So I'm like 596 subscribers. I'm 4 away from 600, y'all. Hey, Grammy. Hey, Kelly, sweetheart. Hey, Gisette. Joseph, welcome back, honey. Hi, Joe. Hey, Ellen. How are ya? Is that not crazy, y'all? 596 subs. Y'all are amazing. Who'd have thought there'd be that many people that want to hear me talk? You guys are hearing me, right? Make sure it's not me. RS, honey, hi. Sure, I can go pull it up and read it real quick, honey. Hey, Lois and Kevin, darling. Okay, as long as y'all are hearing me. So make sure it's not me. It's me, not you. Oh, RS, yeah, I need to answer you. There's was something that happened there. Yeah, RS, give me just a little bit when I get done here and I'll answer you. I know what you're talking about, and it wasn't just you. But I've missed you. I was hoping you'd call, but you never called. One of these days you'll call me and I'll get to hear your voice. Thanks, Ellen. I like the red. I'm really liking it better than the blonde, so it's cool. Hey, Mary. I'm good, darling. How are y'all? And I got a surprise for all of y'all. Y'all have 40 minutes if you have not done it yet. If you go to my channel on my 500 sub giveaway, leave me a recipe or a link to your favorite recipe at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. 40 minutes from now, I'm doing the drawing live. I have a random picker that I established on Excel. It's going to pick a winner. So you got 40 minutes if you haven't done it. Either send me your own recipe, link me to one that you really like, that you enjoy over the holidays, something. And I'll see them pop through as they pop up. They'll pop up on my screen for me, and I'll put you on the list. Yes, I did. Okay. Let me read off the list of you guys that I already have. And then you'll know. I have My Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen, Susan Sullivan, Harry Fessler, Kevin Bennett, Elena Petrovich, Anita G's Hillbilly Haven, Molly Crazy Gordon, Cammie Simple and Not Always Easy Life, Amber and John Homestead, My World in OKC, Kelly Pham, My Sissy, Joe Howe, and Black Cat. So if you're not on that list, then I didn't get your recipe, or I didn't resend it for me, whatever. But you got 39 minutes now to get it done. Oh, you are on, girlfriend. You're on. I'm going to hold you to that, too. I'm so holding you. You know what? You really ought to come down and we'll make them together. We can go out to lunch or dinner or whatever and come back and have cookies for dessert. Hey, Tammy. Awesome, Tam. Is that Papa's wine? Yeah. In fact, I'll just put it on there. You don't have to resend it. I'll put it on there for you. I'll add you to the list. Let me go add my Life of a Mill Wife. You are officially on the list, Missy. Well, RS, you have my phone number. Text it to me. If you get enough of it that I know what it is, you don't have to do the whole thing right now. You can email it later, but just enough that I know what it is, I'll add you to the list. Hey, Dale. Joe. Yeah, Skeeter, he is going. Tessie's put up a video about it as well. He is going to see Tessie, and I think he's going to catch up with Tim and Sam on Monday, I believe. Yeah, Tessie's wonderful. Love me some Tessie. And I think Dale said he may catch up and go with him too. I'm not 100% sure. He and Sam said he was going to email Dale and figure it out somehow or another. I don't know, but because Dale's right up there too. Harry's coming as well. Okay. No, it's not dumb that you worry about her. She's a wonderful girl. Why wouldn't you worry? But her husband will be with her the whole time too. She'll be fine. And Sam is a great guy. Dale, these are good people. So she'll be perfectly fine and protected. And her husband will be with her the whole time. She will never be on her own. I think it is time for some meds, y'all. I've been very blessed. I haven't had to take these in about 3-4 days, but today is not one of those days. So we're gonna have to break down and take meds today. It's hurting. I do, and I talk to her on a regular basis, Black Cat, and she usually calls me when she needs advice or not sure about something. And you know, she's grown a lot. And if you guys have been around for a while, the last couple of months, she's really grown a lot. And she's, you know, getting a little bit tougher skin, which is awesome, but she's still the beautiful Tessie that we all know and love. And I love that about her. I absolutely love her heart. She's probably got the best heart of anyone I've ever known in my life. Oh, cool. You ought to send me a picture of it. I won't tell. I'll keep it secret, but I'd love to see it. Don't you hate smudges on your glasses? Oh, David B, got to add him on. Got you, David. I'm putting you on the list. You are officially on the list, honey. She does, Ellen. I absolutely love her. Oh, Tammy, I'm missing. Let's see. I need a soundbite from someone with a radio voice. Who? Certain slogan for new series. Sure, what you want, honey? You tell me, Tammy, what you want it to say. I can do it like this. I can do it like this. We can go hillbilly. You want to go hillbilly, Tammy Sally? We can go hillbilly, man. I can do it. I can do it, man. I can make you wish you slapped your mom a long time ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or I can go to my office voice because, you know, at work, it's different. It's, good afternoon, track work. May I help you? One moment, please. Yeah, so not like I talk to y'all. I can do voices, so you tell me what you want, girlfriend. Thanks for killing the music. Sounds like shit. What the hell are you talking about, honey? People in general. Yep. She's good. Hey, Rick. Sam. I think it'll be just fine, y'all. I really do. I bet, sissy. It looked good. Okay, you want it like the world's greatest man, guys? You know what I'm talking about? The world's most interesting man? Because he does a really good one, too. Because there's lots of ways. I mean, you could, when YouTube turns, the world throws up. Or you could do the dramatic, when YouTube turns, the world throws up. There's lots of ways. You tell me, honey, which one you want. Football? I have no idea, honey. Hey, Molly. The second one, sissy. She is very kind and gentle, and she'll tell you she's very naive, but she's making progress. She's getting a lot better at it, you guys. She really is. So for those of you just coming in, if you don't know it yet, you got 30 minutes. I have yours, Molly. You don't have to worry about it. Go to my 500 some video. Leave me a recipe for your favorite holiday dinner. Or if you have one that's, you know, like on YouTube or on Google, you can Google it, whatever that you really love that you make all the time. You can send me the link to it. So you got 30 minutes to get it in there. If you want to be in on the random selector at 9 o'clock, I'm picking the winner. At 9 o'clock, 30 minutes from now, I am picking the winner of the 500 sub giveaway. And here is the plate. It is freaking huge. It has angels and holly leaves. It has bells. There's a Santa. Christmas decorations, Christmas tree bulbs. It's this heavy, heavy leaded glass holiday serving platter. It's raised in the back. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's kind of raised. So it's real smooth on the inside. It's raised on the back, which is how they got them on here. But that's what's being given away, you guys, in 29 minutes. It takes 2 hands to hold this thing. It's heavy, y'all. It's going to cost me a fortune to ship. Danny, Chasing Bones Inspectors. All right, Danny, yay. Absolutely, Cat. Yeah, she's not saying any one person in particular, you guys. Just in general that, Tessie is so soft, kind-hearted that it'd be easy for anybody to take advantage of her. And she's getting much better, and she's got a lot of us that watch out for her now, so it's cool. Let me back up and see if Tammy answered me and I missed it. Sorry, honey. Like a soap opera, like As the World Turns. So, when YouTube turns, the internet throws up. When YouTube turns, as the world turns. The only sport important right now, Canadian hockey. Okay. All right. So who's coming up here? Sis, you got 30 minutes. You got time. Send me whatever you want. You can put it on the video or you can put it on Hangouts. It's okay too. Skeeter, all you told me was ribs. You didn't say how you like to make them. Or was it roast? It was pork. Well, I don't know. You told me it was on there. It's just what it was, not how to make it. I need a recipe or a rub. Send me the rub, what you like to put in the rub. All right. So I'm going to start sending out a few invites if you guys want to come up. Y'all can take this. I'm going to send them out. If y'all want to come up here with me, you're welcome. Hey, Rebel State, how are you, baby? It's good to see you, darling. And you are so handsome, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you that, but you're really handsome. And I went and subbed. I couldn't remember your exact channel the other day when I got off of there, and I was like, crap, I got to catch him again. So now that you're here, I took advantage. I went and subbed, honey. Meet, heat, eat. Skeeter doesn't work that way. Danny, is that a whole nother channel, or did you just rename the other channel? Hey, Abandoned in New Zealand. How are you? Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's awesome to have y'all here. I love my peoples. I really do. Y'all are so cool. Well, you guys, 2 more. I am 2 people away from 600. Is that crazy? Y'all are amazing. Y'all are just amazing. Hey, Green Bay. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. All right, babe. Oh, well, we can't interrupt the hockey game. A whole other. Well, cool. You want to come up on panel and tell us about it? I can go send it to your channel. And I just subscribed to you too, so. Wasabi.
Wasabi. Hey, I ain't seen you in a while.
I know. It's been at least 20 minutes. At least. What the hell?
About that. 3 times today.
Hey, Lee.
What's up, Miss Lee? It's me, Sugar Fluffs. I love saying that. Miss Lee, you got to know every time I type that or say that, I laugh my ass off because I think it's funny and that's all that counts, right?
I'm already monetized, Skeeter. I just don't have the super chat, but I don't really care.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Miss Kelly.
If you want to help me, I'll give you my PayPal if you want to donate to help me pay this stupid internet bill.
I'm getting there. Hey, CG, I'm getting there to getting monetized. I'm not far away, but the thing is, I kind of stopped caring about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I was looking at mine a little bit ago. I'm up to $11 that I've made.
Oh shit. Well, I stopped caring about the sub thing. Ah, there she is.
Kelly, hi, darling. Hey, Slim. How
Oh,
are y'all?
I love when she says that to me. Oh, Miss Lee, who was it? You guys, CG, did you see that video? Miss Tammy Sully made it. It had me in it, and it had Lee in it, and was Lee in it? Yeah, it had Tina in it, and it had Talia
Yeah,
in
with
it, I think.
dancing? Yeah, you sexy thing.
Oh, that shit was hilarious, man. I was cracking up. Hope
Blue
nobody was offended. I didn't know anything about it, but oh, that was hilarious.
Drunken One read the comment I left on his video. He answered and he said, "Oh, you sound like a girl." There might be a reason for that. Hey, Green Bay. $315 for 175,000 views. That's incredible, honey. I made $11 for God knows how many. Let me see. 19,792 views and $11.04. Whatever. But Sissy,
Better
there's
than
a
nothing.
question at 10,000 views, the number of times your channel has been viewed, okay? 10,000 views, you can monetize, which means you can put ads on there and you make money off the ads. You don't get rich. You really don't get rich, okay? So you figure it's taking me almost 10,000 views just to get 11 bucks.
Yeah, you got to have millions of views to get rich.
Yeah. And then at 1,000 subscribers, you can implement super chat where people, you'll see like on live streams when they say somebody donated $2 or $10. That's super chat. The downside of that, you guys, super chat keeps 30%. So if you send somebody 10 bucks, they're only getting $7. Your best bet, honestly, is to ask them for their PayPal. If you send it PayPal, they get the whole 10 bucks.
Man, I didn't even know that. The first time I ever sent a damn super chat was on Miss Tessie's stream, like a couple weeks ago, and I sent her. I don't even remember, but so she didn't get all that money. How's that work?
Yeah, super chat. She only got 70% of it. They kept 30%.
What the fuck? I don't even know what I sent her, but that's fucked up, man. And then I sent
going through the stuff when Dingbat left, and you guys were all helping me to come up with enough money to pay my rent so I didn't get on the streets. Somebody sent me $100 through super chat, so I only got 70 of that 100. He was mad. I was like, "It's okay."
That's not cool, man. That's crazy. Is super chat is super chat a separate entity from PayPal?
Yes.
I mean, not PayPal, YouTube. I mean,
no. Super chat is run by YouTube.
Don't they make enough damn money?
If anybody ever really wants to say, here's $2 or here's $5 or whatever, to me, I would honestly prefer you use my PayPal. I'm not asking for anything. Let me make that clear right up front. I'm not asking anybody for anything. But rather than super chat, if that's what you feel like doing, I'd really rather you just send it to my PayPal. It's paypal.me/countrygirl, just like it's spelled on my channel.
K Joe. Oh man, what's up, K Joe?
Hey, Papa Texas.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm on the government payroll, so I don't give a shit about none of that.
Thank you, RS. Super chat.
Besides, my videos will never get monetized because the vulgar language, I reckon. And I don't feel like I should have to clean it up and to get monetized. That's not why I'm here. So anyway, what's up, K Joe?
Tina, hi sis. I did see you, honey. Yeah, Green Bay says you can put a PayPal link on your home channel page. You can do that. So that is an option. I have to figure out how to do that, but I know it can be done. And like I said, I'm not asking for anything from anybody. If you put it, it's on your heart and you want to do that. Obviously, I'm appreciative of everything, but I'm not asking for anything.
Oh, Danny. Mr. Danny's here. I think, hey, CG, I think Miss Tina wants to come up, and I think Danny wants to come up.
Okay, I will get you both. I'm going to send them. Tina, I'll send yours like I always do, and Danny, I'll send yours to your channel. Do you want it on this channel or you want it on the original Chasing Bones? Papa, you can come up too if you want. And Rebel State, thank you for stopping by, darling. I appreciate it. You are so much more of a big channel than I am, and I truly appreciate that. All the support. I'm trying to catch up on my chat, y'all. I need to do what, Lee? The PayPal link? Put it on my channel? Somehow or another, you can put it up on your banner or something. I have to go look into how to do it, but so let me send these invites real quick. All right, Papa, just wanted you to know you are always welcome, honey.
Okay, Joe, guess what I'm drinking? Damn it, I just said this too. I forgot. Okay, Joe, I'm sorry, I forgot. But I'm drinking a Kratom, what is this? Kratom tea. You like that, Rick?
Rick, do you want an invite, honey?
Oh, shit. I might have to mute my mic for a minute.
Rick, I'm going to send this through a private message through your channel if you want it. It's great. Help yourself. If you're not ready to, then you don't have to do that either. Now, give me just a second. I got one more invitation to send it. Since they've changed all the crap here and won't no longer let Hangouts look your stuff up for you, you have to go the long way. Go to their channel, copy their email, send them about It's a pain. So, hi, sis. I hear you. I don't see you yet, but I hear you. All right, Rick, it is at your channel. Danny, I didn't see which channel you wanted, honey.
Miss Tina. Wasabi.
This one. Okay, I'll send it to this one, Danny.
Miss Tina. What you eating? There's like a toast. But she got to have it. Kevin, I seen something about that, but you erased it quick. I don't know why.
Okay, if I'm missing somebody, Lee, I need to do yours. Hang on, that's the one I'm missing.
There you go. I'm gonna be a tester too.
Off my head, I can actually remember yours. Lee.
Good morning. Good morning.
She got, look at how nice her camera is, you guys. She got a brand new one of the brand new iPhones. Doesn't she look good?
Oh my God, does she have? I'm coming to Japan.
Good morning from Japan and good evening to you. Love you, love you.
Kelly, send away. I'm gonna send it to your channel, baby, so you can just grab it whenever you want. Okay. Love you. Welcome, y'all.
I was jumping around the PC like, I'm here. She's not seeing me. Like, I'm here.
Hey, Tina.
Yes?
Blue Wings wants to know how much is the lavender tea boxes?
Oh, it's not so expensive. It's not so expensive. It's like, I don't know, maybe $5. I don't know, maybe a little bit like less. I don't know. It's very cheap. I can buy it for her. Blue Wings, my sister.
Drink green.
I can say it to
all
her.
The invitations that I sent Lee, Rick, Sam and Tina are here, and Kelly and Danny. Anybody else want one? Before I come back here, y'all got 15 minutes to get me a recipe.
I sent it to you. I was like, okay, since she's not seeing me, I'm going to send her my recipe. But I don't know, it's like about, because it's Slovakian old recipe. And I always making it with my mom. And yeah. I was just talking how to make it, but not gram.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still hungry. It's my morning.
What does lavender tea taste like? Soap or shampoo?
Shampoo?
Lavender tea does not taste like soap. Lavender is a flower.
Love it.
Thank you, Papa.
ain't
I hope
drinking.
you liked your text the other day, Papa. You were on my mind. I said, I got to send him a hello.
Do you want to put that tea on your hair?
Hey, maybe it'll grow.
Hey, Doris. Hey, we'll rub that pepper oil all over your head. If that don't open them pores up, nothing will.
That reminds me of something, country girl.
What's that?
I'm supposed to be getting tattooed on the top of my head.
You are. We're gonna go look for those while you're here too. We're gonna have a whole day out running around, so looking for different stuff.
My. Are you going
They're all
to
like right in the same area? All the places we talked about, they're all in the same little area, so it's just hopping one to the other.
You know what I'm getting? Hey, Miss Tina, you know what I'm getting on the top of my head? A tattoo?
CG?
No, a portrait of you.
Tina.
No full of shit.
I got enough space.
Are you going to write there, Tina?
Skeeter Jackson, I got it. You're on the list.
I'm gonna write country girl underneath of it.
Yeah, sure. Give me second billing.
That will be amazing to put their mandala. You can write their mandala.
What you say, Mandela?
Yes.
My last name is Madonna. I could write that. No, I wouldn't write. I got my initials. That's why it's Sam. Right here it says, oh shit, it says my initials. My initials are Sam. That's not my real name, guys. I hope. Anyway.
I know the real name.
I
don't call him that in public. I usually don't call him that in private either, because if I do both, then I'm going to screw up one day when I'm on here.
I don't care. You can call me Steven. People call me Samuel. I think that's funny. Everybody outside.
We'll be doing videos for you guys. We're not going to spend our entire vacation videoing, but we will be doing little spots here and there. And I'm thinking, Sam, we can put them all together in one video at the end.
Do a shower together. I will definitely be there.
A co-ed on
12 more minutes to give me a recipe if you want to be entered in the drawing.
Papa said his real name is Papa Texas. I knew that.
Hi, Papa Texas.
What's up, man?
Papa Texas. It's Papa Texas.
Skeeter says put medulla oblongata on the head. See, Skeeter, bet you were about surprised I could even pronounce it, huh?
That's fucking hilarious. hey, Skeeter. Hey, man, you guys want to do a contest? I will get that tattooed on me for some kind of contest. What do you think? What kind of contest can we do this? CG gets 1,000 subs. I'll get medulla oblongata, whatever the fuck you say, tattooed on me. But the question is, where will I get it tattooed? I'm not sure. Nowhere where it can be seen. I'll tell you that. I'm not getting on my neck. I'm not getting on my ear. I'm not getting on my forehead. No.
That'd be somewhere we can cover it up. I'm only 2 subs away from 600, y'all.
Yes. And yesterday, Kelly went to Ben live stream, and she was asking for your subscribes. Like, she was so nice. I saw her. Yeah. I was like, thank you, sis, doing this for CG. And Ben said, yes. Ben said, yes, everybody go. And if you want to go and subscribe to Country Girl, she's a very nice friend of us.
Aww.
Yeah.
Papa Texas says, hi, Tina, love you, girl.
Oh, Papa Texas, I love you too. I love you.
Nope, Kathy Joe, you got 10 more minutes. You can either write it out or send me a link to your favorite. 10 more minutes. And what I did, I know a lot of people use the comment selector, but I can't ever get it to function right for me, and my brain didn't feel like going there, but I know Excel like the back of my hand. So I just went to Excel and created a spreadsheet, and it's going to randomly do a random lookup. So look at my being a countdown clock. You see that, y'all?
Hypnotizing everybody.
Awesome, Green Bay. Damn, tattoo your channel name on your head.
I'm gonna tattoo. Nah.
Nope, it's not over, Kathy. You got time.
Now, back in the day when I was getting sleeved, this was like 20 years ago.
On your hiney.
back in the day when I started getting sleeves, and I've been sleeved for, like I said, about 18 to 20 years. But well, I got naked girls all over my arms, and my brother did, and a bunch of his friends did. It was just we were doing Sailor Jerry artwork that had naked. And I'm the only one left that has not covered up the titties with or boobies, I should say, with bras or something. I'm like, y'all, but they all got married and got kids and all this and that. And
oh, wow.
I still got them. Yeah, look, I'll show you. There's one that's real predominant right there on my forearm. Can you see that?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I see him.
Me?
There with my monetization out the window. No, just kidding.
I'll see the other one. This one's pretty cool. Man, I'm gonna knock shit over everywhere down here. Hold on, guys. There's one. Can you see that one with the light?
Cool, Cal.
It's upside down.
Let me put it on the big screen so they can see it.
It's right here. Can you see it?
A little lower. Little lower. Lower your arm a little bit.
What's what?
Right.
Lower your arm straight down. There you go.
Oh, yes. A little bit more. A little bit more.
A little lower.
Yes.
There you go, right there. Now you can see it.
Yes.
Gotcha. Make it.
Tina's going crazy.
And it's still my morning. Just
cool, David.
I got more too.
RS, you can email it if you want. You can post it straight on that video, but you got about 8 more minutes. So,
boom.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I can't do that one. That's
awesome, Cal. Life of Millwife, since she changed her channel name and all, she's up to 150 subs. You guys, that's awesome. Cool, RS.
Look what Kevin H said.
RS, send me an email real quick with just a start of the recipe. It'll be good enough, and then you can finish it later because you only got 7 minutes. You get it started and give me the email, and then I'll let you finish it later. I'll put you on the list.
Kevin, isn't that ironic?
All right, Danny, I'm going to pop it here in chat. Got to be real quick. I cannot leave it up long. Okay, so I'm going to pop it right here in chat. You ready?
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh man, you're playing some awesome songs today.
And it's gone. Hey, Blind Mama, you're in time. I'm doing the 500 drawing giveaway in 7 minutes. You were on the list, Missy.
I cannot do it properly. I can do it like loud, but not so.
I don't know. Everybody says I can. Hey, Blind Mama, you're in time. I'm doing the 500 drawing giveaway in 7 minutes. You were on the list. Here's Danny.
Hey,
hi, Danny.
Tina, you should see me try to whistle with my teeth out. It looks like this. Look.
You must have show me that.
Like a baby.
Yeah, it don't work, man. I tried it one day. I'm like, what's up, Danny?
How you doing?
Hi, Danny.
Good, man.
Look, y'all, this is for all my ladies, okay? Y'all ready, ladies? I want y'all to really be paying attention because I'm not leaving it up there long. Y'all ready? You've now been flashed, ladies.
What the hell?
You have been flashed. Somebody send it to me, y'all.
I got a question for you. The ladies really like that?
It's a pretty nice looking ass, okay?
Mm-hmm.
See, here's my thing. I don't understand why girls like guys' ass.
Well, I don't like all of them, just the good looking one.
I know why guys like girls' ass.
I don't know why guys like them. Send it to my email, RS. Email it.
Well, the girls like the guy's ass probably for the same reason that the guys like the girl's ass, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it don't work that way, though.
How are you, my brother?
I'm all right. How's everybody doing?
I'm always thinking that's a pity because my husband always can see my bum, but I cannot see his, right?
Well,
That's why we
I
love
got a
bumps,
bubble.
because we cannot see it like in proper way.
Kathy Joe says, what does that dude have in his butt? It's too puffy. Kathy, I love you. I just do. Oh my God. With buns like that, though, he could parade around all he wanted in my house.
Hey, listen, I'm not wearing my banana hammock when I come down there. Let's stay in here, PA. You don't want to see that shit. I tell you what, look like buckwheat in a headlock.
Sam, on her new iPhone she got, we had to figure it out for her. It doesn't have a speaker jack. You have to have another adapter that they send with you to plug in a speaker that plugs into the power port on the phone.
Yes.
Plugs into the charging port, and then you plug your speaker into it.
Yeah, but now I've got just the speakers which is going to.
I'm still sideways.
To the hole where is going my power.
Look at that beautiful woman. She's got her hair down. Hot damn.
Mr. Dan.
Lord Almighty.
Mr. Dan.
Beautiful.
Hey, Dan, we're surrounded by beautiful women, my friend.
Oh,
how y'all doing?
I'm good.
For my country, you know what I'm saying? The things I do for my country, I tell you.
Hi, sis. Hi, sis.
Having to hang out with all the women and stuff like that, it's a terrible responsibility. But, you know, I'm up for the task.
Like this? Like this?
Only
conversation is taking a decidedly weird direction.
Hey, I was showing my boobies off earlier.
He looks like he shot that stuff in his cheeks like women put in their lips. She's talking about Botox.
I think she's talking about horse.
Oh,
what are y'all talking about?
Y'all get it in. You got 2 more minutes.
That's why you came, Lee. We are speaking about the bumps.
Yeah, about some dude's
The picture.
Yeah.
2 more minutes.
Yeah. Did you see my comment? Woohoo! Yeah, I like that picture.
That's a good picture. I have to get your cell phone and email it to you or text it to you.
Yeah, that's a great picture.
Oh my!
I don't know, Rick. Hey man, Rick, to this grown.
Everybody's got his own Rick, honey.
I want to ask my husband to make the bum like that. For his Halloween. For his Halloween.
You get him to put the pumpkin on there?
Yeah. Yes.
Cut a pumpkin in half and glue him to his ass cheeks.
Don't show Leo whatever you do.
And then
wait. Time out. Blind mama. Somebody sent me this picture of this really good-looking hunky guy, okay? And he's leaning on the trunk of a car, and he's got all he's wearing is these denim jean shorts or like cut off jeans, and he's got them pulled down to just below his bottom cheeks, and they've painted the 2 black triangle eyes and the squiggly mouth that crawl all the way across his butt to make his butt look like a pumpkin, but he's got these nice little perfectly round globes for cheeks on his butt. Sculpted, muscled dude. Oh my God, sexy as hell, girlfriend.
Sean,
very sexy
for sure.
What's up, Sean? My brother.
Sean, hi, darling.
Hi.
I know.
Hey,
I was doing something else and I saw it pop on, and by the time I got there, you weren't there. So, and I knew I had to be here because I promised I was doing my drawing giveaway tonight. But I'm sorry I missed you, sweetheart. I love you. And I'm glad you're here. It sure looks like it, Blind Mama.
Hi, Blind Mama.
Hello, chat. I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody, so hello.
Oh,
What's up, man? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Dan, I got good news for you, my brother. I will be getting the Bones Inspector's sweatshirt any day. I got the email shipped. So
right on. Great.
I get mine on the 1st. Mine's coming next week, Wednesday. So I'm thinking, Sam, if you get it in time, bring it with you and we'll take a picture together and send it to Danny.
That's gonna be rough because I ain't bringing a pack along, or what they call a checker bag. But I might. I don't know. But if I get it here, when I get it here, I'm gonna put it on and do the thing, the video and shit. But yeah.
Let me put my beautiful sister up on the screen. This is my beautiful sister, Kelly. Y'all say hello.
Hello.
Wearing the shirt that we're talking
Hello,
about.
Kelly.
It's a purple shirt. Jason Bones
Konnichiwa.
Inspectors. If she stands up, it's got the skull, the rose, and all that. His logo, channel logo. Yep. And then on the back, it has the initials CBAS, and then underneath of it says member. So there is a limited number of these. You go to his channel or their Facebook, you can get links to them. The t-shirt, and there's a hoodie, a really nice, thick, heavy hoodie. And I believe he said he only made 50, and I know a bunch of us have already bought ours.
Wow.
So if you want to get in on them, they are purple and they're really gorgeous. I can't wait to get mine. So y'all go check them out and check out their channels. So Danny, why don't you tell us about the new channel?
Oh, this channel here is the channel. I'm not sure if Blaine's going to do it or not, but he's already got Blaine Place. We might put it on there. But anyway, all of the members of Jason Bones Inspectors are doing, like, I got Danny Seabass and got Kelly Seabass. So basically what we're doing is all the stuff that we catch ourselves personally on that channel, like little 1 or 2 minute little clips of just different things that we've caught. Storage room that we're storing some of our stuff in. If you want to subscribe and go look at it, you're more than welcome to. But basically the channel is just to have a place where I can put some extra storage.
Some sauce.
Look,
Yeah.
You put that up there?
I mostly do all the stuff on Jason Bones Inspectors, and anything that's on this channel will be just my stuff.
There's the hoodie, you guys. Sam showing you a picture of the hoodie.
Hang on a minute, they're back.
It says something on the back. I forget what it says on the back though. Something.
It says the initials CBAS, and then underneath of it says member.
Yeah, man. What's it say? It says on here you got 1 day left to buy it. Is that true, guys?
Oh, they both
No,
stepped
I'm
out.
gonna I'll relaunch it until all 50 are sold. Once they're gone, that's it. Different
Now-
one, but I will never say member again. This 50 is the only ones will ever say member.
That makes me
The other ones
special.
will. The other ones
Oh,
will gonna
nice.
say something different, but
Because I'm special.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got the member one, CJ. Nice.
The
mine-
member one.
here's
Mine
what
says
they-
it'll be here Tuesday.
Mine says the 1st, so I think that's Wednesday, I think. I got it.
Oh, let me-
Hi, Leo.
Yeah.
Hi,
That's the
Leo.
Oh yeah, that's nice, man. I can't wait. Now it looks darker on there than it did in the picture.
Lee is there. Come here.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker on the screen than it is on the.
Look, this blonde girl.
Well, it's a real purple.
Did we see
It's a real good purple.
Mine. I might wear it to Texas.
But it's actually purple. you
Yeah,
guys.
she was in the car, right?
If I get mine in time, Danny, if I get mine in time, I'll wear it to Texas. How about that?
There you go.
I started
So,
Ashtere, she said, Ashtere.
Hi, Leo.
Wait.
here.
Say
the
hi.
hoodies are good and warm. I was wearing the t-shirt and the hoodie today outside. It's like 2 degrees here.
I didn't get a t-shirt. No, I only got a hoodie.
That's cool. So
Hi,
anyway,
Leo.
I wore it outside today with just my t-shirt, and it was like 2 degrees, and I wasn't cold. So they're good and warm. The hoodies are.
Hey, do you have a wrench, Danny? They want you to put the link to the sweatshirts in the channel.
This channel, Rich.
Or can you do that,
Hi,
CJ?
Danny.
Yes, I can. I got to go back and find it. He's been up here for a little bit. Hang on, let me find it.
What's up,
Your other
little?
one, I have one. Just a second. Let me put it on this one.
The next time we're raking, after these 50 are sold, the next ones we're making, you're gonna be able to get a couple different colors probably, and they're gonna say something different on the back, like I think it'll probably say Sea Bass Paranormal or something like that.
Drunken One, I sent a link to your channel. And okay, guys, I'm going to put this on me for a minute because I need to share screens. We are going to do the drawing. You guys all ready? I gave y'all an extra 5 minutes. So what I did, I never can get the random comment pickers to work for me. So I created a spreadsheet. This is random lookup So everybody's names that left me a recipe, your name is on this list. I'm going to share this screen. Can everybody see it? All right. Everybody is here that sent me a recipe. This is a random picker. It's going to randomly select a name. It's going to appear right here. Okay. It's going to appear right there.
One bite, steady, one bite.
I sent it to your message. Is it okay?
Yep, I got you on here. You're right here. All right, so I'm going to push a button. Now, this is not like the random selector. It's not going to scroll everybody's names and all that crap. Once I push it, it's instantly going to put a name there, okay? Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Anita G's Hillbilly Haven. She's not here. I'm going to have to get with her. Anita G, congratulations, honey.
Congratulations.
You are the winner.
Congratulations.
Giveaway. That is awesome. I will have to send her a message. If you're watching this, Anita, I need you to send me your mailing address. So Anita G's Hillbilly Haven, congratulations, baby. So thank you, everybody, for joining for your recipes. I am going to pick several that I actually will make and will shoot videos over the course of the holidays. Y'all be looking for them. I can tell you that Black Cat says if I make her cookies, she will come down here and eat them with me. So that will definitely be one that gets done. I will do Black Cat's cookies. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, supporting my channel. I love you guys. I really, truly do. You guys are amazing.
Are you going to make the recipe?
Yes, I will make it. Anita's, I'm trying to remember what it is. Let me go see if I can find out what it is. I don't remember. I want to say it was a dessert, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me go look. Y'all can keep talking while I'm looking.
Kelly, konnichiwa.
Well, I got a little bit of like trying to start out.
She can speak in Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
She said, konnichiwa. Everybody's saying konnichiwa.
Aishitaru.
Oh, CG said, aishiteru.
Oh, it wasn't a dessert. Hers is Anita's recipe is a potato casserole.
Right back.
Okay, babe.
Yum.
It's 1 bag of shredded hash browns, 1 can of cream of celery, 1 small sour cream or French onion dip, a stick of butter, an 8-ounce bag of shredded cheese, 2 cups of corn flakes smashed in a bag. Mix the hash browns, the soup, and sour cream, and 3/4 of the cheese with salt and pepper. Melt the butter, pour it into the corn flakes, mix and add together. Grease the pan, mix it up, top with the rest of the cheese, then the corn flake mixture over the top. Cover it with foil bake for 50 minutes at 350, and then remove the foil for another, at about 45 minutes to go another 15 or so with the corn flakes on top to brown them. So there you go. It is a potato casserole. That will be the first one that I make, probably in all reality when we get back from the trip. Unless Sam wants to make it while he's here, more than likely we're going to be running everywhere. I don't know how much time we're going to have. We are going to be doing all kinds of stuff. So it more than likely is going to be when I get back, but I will make it. And I will be making Black Cat's cookies. Skeeter Jackson, I'm going to make a rack of ribs, and I will use your rub that you sent me. Now that one's probably going to be closer to Christmas.
I think that should be next week.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I need to do the pork loin while you're here.
That too?
I need to do the stuffed pork loin while you're here.
That too.
Yep. All sounds good to me.
Sam's like, well, I'm going to somebody else's cooking for a change.
Hey, you can cancel that return ticket. I'm staying. Hey, Carl.
Welcome, honey.
Why, thank you. I had to go tend to the fire. I was doing manly thing. I was chopping wood and feeding the fire.
Hey, Sean, I can always use another brother. You want to be another brother? I will call you brother and proudly, honey.
Hey,
Christmas
you know what?
time, I send out food, so. Hey, also.
When I get back from Texas, I'm gonna go see Sean. He doesn't live far from me. Well, I don't know, an hour or two. But I don't know when, but sometime, maybe this month or early next month. I don't know.
Yummy, Kel.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with Sean. Man, I was telling you guys earlier on my stream, it's gonna be a busy couple weeks, huh, CG?
Busy, busy, busy for you. Yeah. You
Man.
got it, Sean, my brother. Absolutely.
We got Paul, if you guys don't know, is on his way to Pennsylvania right now.
Yes, he is.
So we're going to see Paul on Monday. Me, Dale, Miss Tessie, Tim. We're going to meet up with Paul. Then I'm going to Texas on Thursday. Then we're going to Alabama. I'm going to meet Sparky, Drunken One, and CG. I might meet CG. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, since he's staying at my house and I'm his ride home from the airport, I'm thinking.
And then we got Bobby and Tammy Sprinkle next week, and we might go down to Louisiana too. So I don't know. We'll see. But man, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping David pops in here tonight so we can ask him about that.
Yeah, I didn't see him earlier. You're right. I was looking at David B. Right, David B was up there, but David Deere wasn't there. We got to talk. We got to catch up. I got his email, CG. I can email him.
Okay, it's gonna be a great week. I'm so freaking excited. I am beyond excited.
Yeah, y'all are gonna have a good time.
Awesome, Joe. It may just be one of the ones I pop out and make. You'll see between now and the holidays. And also, let me remind you of a couple of announcements, as it were. The Hello Dollies. If anybody wants Hello Dollies sent to them and you're willing to pay the postage, because I'm doing good to afford to buy the ingredients, okay? But if you're willing to pay the postage, I will send anybody who wants them a thing of Hello Dollies. I will make them myself and they will go out. I need to know by about November 20th at the latest if you want them in time for Christmas, okay? They are super good. They have graham cracker crust. They've got chocolate, coconut, sweetened condensed milk, pecans. They're freaking phenomenal. My boss calls them holy molies.
Oh,
so
man.
I am more than happy to make them for anybody that wants them if you're willing to pay the postage, because I honestly can't afford the postage, and that's just being honest.
Can we make them while I'm there?
Yes, we can make them while you're here. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Y'all have a cooking
we'll make them, and I'll let you taste them on live so everybody can see how good they are. How's that for a deal?
I don't know what Miss Lee was going to say, because it sounds like we're going to be stuck in the kitchen for too long. We might have to put that on hold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like he's going to have you cooking the whole time he's here.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Most of what we're talking about, and a lot of the women that cook for a long time, just because I'm making one thing doesn't mean I can't make another. You know, we women, we managed to make a meat and 2 vegetables and a dessert, and we managed to get it all in. We can do it. So it's not the Hello Dollies take literally 3 minutes to put together, and you throw them in the oven, they're done. That's all. Literally, y'all. It's the crust, 1 layer of chocolate, 1 layer coconut, 1 layer pecans, a can of milk, and you're in the oven. That's it. Yes, ladies.
Do you ever sing Hello Dolly while you're making them?
I do. I absolutely do every time.
Hello, Dolly.
Well, hello,
snap.
Dolly. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. And they are awesome. Super, super good. So if you guys want them, email me. You can message me through my channel. If you want, you can email me. If you have me on Facebook Messenger, you can do that too. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, you guys, they're probably going to be between $5 to $8 to mail. Just depends on how much you want. That would be my guess. I put them in these really cute little metal tins that are adorable. So,
hey,
and then, yes, Sam.
Hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I just have one more announcement, but if you're one on this topic, then you can go ahead.
Nope. It was something I was responding to somebody, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you, Sean, honey, my brother. My newest brother, you guys. We are now brother and sister, Sean. He's the man. Y'all go check out his channel. He's awesome. Okay, Kelly.
Sean is so
the
sweet.
other one, the Christmas concert. Live Christmas concert, you guys. The 2nd Saturday of December. If you want to participate as far as coming up on panel and singing, you need to let me know. I've got to start getting that lined up because it's a lot for me to get done, okay? and I've got this trip coming. I've got Thanksgiving is getting here, and it's going to get here before I know it. So if you want to come up and sing a song, you are absolutely welcome. You can do a duet with me if you want, or with any of the others. If you want to do a duet, we will be doing the 12 Days of Christmas. Everybody that sings on the show itself will get to participate in the 12 Days of Christmas. It'll be open to anybody and everybody that wants to attend and watch it. It's strictly going to be a concert, you guys. So I hope you guys can make it. And if you want to participate, I would love, love, love to have you here. So let me know, okay? And I need to know that one by the time I get back from vacation. So by about the 11th or 12th.
Yo, CG, I got to tell you guys a story real quick.
Okay, go.
Now, you know I've been making that wine, right? And I didn't make any this month because I still got a few jugs left from last time. So I made 6 bottles of the grape juice wine, right? 100% grape juice. And I gave 4 bottles away to my neighbors. And my neighbor next door, she's a good friend of mine, but she always got her grandkids that come over, right? So today they always sit out front and drink. So today I said, hey, why aren't y'all drinking the wine? And she goes, oh, shit, Steve, you ain't going to believe what happened. Her fucking daughter was over there and filled the kids. These kids are like 5, 6, 8 years old.
Oh, no.
Filled the cups up with wine, and they're getting around getting drunk and shit. The other the kids are like, it was like,
oh, no.
Because I gave it to her in the original grape juice jug. It looks like that. And she poured it in their sippy cups, and they're running around sipping on wine. And they, boom, went to sleep in like a half hour.
That's funny.
Oh, y'all remember when my nephew came over? That was the first thing I said is, oh, crap, I better go move those jugs or he's going to think they're juice.
Now, I told her
when
I was a kid, you know, my mom used to rub the brandy and shit on her gums and little nipper so you go to sleep, you know.
My mom used to do that when you had a toothache, when you were teething and your teeth were.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She would do that with a toothache.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Goji juice.
Man, if I would have known that recipe when I was about 16 years old, Lord,
we'd have been in trouble, girl. I know you there. We'd have been in trouble.
Because you know you ain't got no money when you a teenager. You ain't got no money, so that would have been perfect.
Well, you can't buy alcohol when you're a teenager, but you can buy sugar and grape juice. You don't think
That's
about
right.
that. You can buy sugar and grape juice.
That's right. You can buy sugar and grape juice. What? A yeast. Yeah, you can buy all that. You just have to wait.
Y'all have got to try this. Yeah. This is so good. I'm going to make some of this for Sam when he's here. It is non-alcoholic. It can be alcohol, but it's not. This is if you think about, if you've ever had like a cherry limeade or something from Sonic, it's kind of similar, but it's cranberry grape juice with the 7-Up and a splash of lime. And it's freaking phenomenal, you guys.
Now, what'd you say? Cranberry what now?
It's cranberry grape juice, 7-Up, and lime.
Oh, okay. I was waiting on the vodka.
You can put vodka in it and make it alcoholic. I don't do that, but you can absolutely, and it would be wonderful in there.
I love vodka.
Don Sellers, hi, baby. Welcome.
I think we should all mute our mics and just listen to Miss Lee talk. He said, say what now? When she said, oh, my goodness. I mean, all doing stuff.
Because I'm going to go out and smoke a cigarette, which means y'all need to talk. So,
well, you know, I'm from the city up here in the north, so we don't, you know, I lived in the south, but I ain't heard people talk like that in a while. So, man, I love it. Well, here's the thing.
I had a friend that lived in Mississippi. What? Say what now? A friend of mine that lived in Mississippi.
Now, here's the thing. You know how people were talking about Allie and her accent from being in Boston and stuff? Now, for me, the Jersey accent, I can't do it because I'm around it all the time. I hate the accent up here, but I'm always around it. So that's why it's like reverse. Like, I like the South. You guys like the North or whatever it is. But, yeah, pretty awesome. Sound like Valley Park.
I don't know about my accent anymore. I'm mixing all the languages and
I'm like, you got all kinds of stuff going on, Tina.
Yeah.
You got your own accent, girl. You got everything going on.
Yeah, and I'm always surprised when I have a phone call like, can I speak in English or Japanese or Slovakian? I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you know what? You know what? I know this guitar player that is from Japan, but he learned English in England. So he speaks, when he talks English, he speaks with an English, like a British accent, and he's from Japan. It's so backwards, man. It boggles my mind.
Oh, wow.
But anyway. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
I love
the
England, like,
too.
I don't know, like 20 years ago. I don't have accent anymore.
Yes, you do. You do. You definitely do. I can hear the Russian accent in there, or the Slovakian accent.
Oh, really?
I can hear
Oh. Is it
When I-
sexy?
you know-
Is it sexy?
It sure is. Oh, Lord in heaven. But listen, you know, I took Russian in college for 3 semesters, and I had the same teacher the whole time. And real nice lady. Her name was Svetlana, and she taught at she went to school at St. Petersburg University, I guess, college. And while she was there, Vladimir Putin was a security guard there. Putin. What was his first name?
Vladimir?
Yeah, man. So she knew the guy. She knew him personally, but she's been in the U.S. for like 30 years or something. She talks with a real heavy accent.
Oh.
Yeah. But listen, you know what? Isn't why you say Leo? Don't you say his name Leo because in the Cyrillic alphabet the E is pronounced like an A, right? Like A.
Yes.
A. Yep. I just thought of that the other day, and I'm like,
yes.
That's what I was watching one of your videos. And I'm like, that's why she says it. And also, when you type CG, there's no C. You type S, right? SG.
Yeah.
Yep. I was telling CG
sometimes
about that.
I make mistake like CG, like S. Yes.
Yep.
No A B C.
I can read Cyrillic and Russian. I can read in Russian really good, but I have it takes me a long time to translate it to understand it. But I caught that one time when you were typing. I'm like, CG, that's why she does that, because the S, there's no C.
Oh, you've got me. Oh, I'm so happy for that.
Maybe that's the reason why some people call me Lay.
Yes,
Lay
me too.
Instead of instead of Lee, they call me Lay, which is cool. That is cool with me. But I always wonder. I said, why don't people see Lee?
Yeah, the E and the E in the Cyrillic alphabet looks like a backwards N, or N, like Nancy, like N. It's backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the I. The I is an N, a backwards N with the little thing over it. I don't know. It's all different.
Right.
There are similar letters from English to Cyrillic, but there's not many. So.
Well, here's some good news for everybody. You don't have to worry. If you mess up a name here and there, it's fine. With my accent, I mess up everybody's name. So you don't have to worry. Okay? You're not alone.
Yeah, and it's quite all right, Danny. It's all good with everybody. Just call me.
Hey, Danny, if you look like Miss Lee or Miss Tina, Danny, if you look like Miss Lee or Miss Tina, I'd love you forever too, man. But I don't know, brother.
All right, brother, we're good.
Yeah, we got some accents in that group for sure. Between Tina and Lee and Danny, yeah, we've got some accents for sure. The country girls got sort of an accent, but not so much.
Yesterday,
I don't have no accent.
Surprise!
Yeah.
What's up, Chef?
Hey, Chef, how you doing?
Hi, Talia.
Now let me ask you guys this on the panel. When I speak, does it sound like I have an accent to you guys?
Of course it
does. Like what? Well, everyone has one accent.
Like some people say I got like a Philly accent, but I can't hear it.
Yeah, kind of Philly.
Everybody's got an accent to me. I'm the only one that doesn't have an accent.
Right.
You're the only one that's
Kind of.
Depends where you live.
See, now Chef says I have a deep Pennsylvania accent or Philly accent. I mean, it's hard for me to hear it though, but I guess, you know what? Sometimes when I watch a video back that I made that I'm editing, I can hear it then. But Skeeter says Rockies. the fuck?
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. Go ahead. Yo, Adrian. Go ahead. No, he's telling me to say shit. All right. So your turn. Say yo, Adrian. You did it. Go ahead. Come on.
Philly accent.
Oh, you tell me to do shit. That's your turn. Yo, Adrian. Come on. Say it.
What was that Scottish line on Braveheart where he said his wee little thing? You remember what I'm talking about? The Scottish dude said it. Oh, you haven't looked at my wee.
You got to say yo, Adrian. Right?
I can't do it though. You put me on the spot. Now I can't stop smiling.
Come on, say it.
Good.
Yo.
Now you know how it feels. Now you know how it feels. Just go ahead and say it.
Yo, Adrian.
Nice. So what's my accent? I don't have an accent, do I? I don't sound Texas.
You don't sound like you got a Southern accent at all, man. Not to me.
No. I actually I was in Michigan until I was like 12 or 13, and moved down here. But my mom had to do speech therapy, so I was helping her with that. So I didn't really pick up an accent.
Oh, you can speak in Russian?
Y'all or something. I don't have a drawl.
Oh, then you can speak in
You know why I don't have much of an accent? Because I sound like just like everybody else around here. We all sound like this.
Right. Now hold on, Miss Tina. What are you saying about Russian?
Oh, Drunky Monk, can you speak in Russian?
Oh, I don't know any Russian. I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Love you, brother. Have a great night, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in, and I'm so glad we are family. Love you, Sean.
Later, Sean. Later, Blue.
Later, Sean.
Later.
Oh, come on, Sparky. I told Skeeter came in yesterday, and I don't know if he understood what I said, but I came in, and I said, hola, ¿cómo está? Yo te quiero mucho, mi hermano.
Yeah.
And Drunken One, he called me yesterday, and I was like, oh, Drunken One is calling to me. What, why? I was like so excited, like, oh!
He's drunk again.
No.
Yeah, and then he said, oh, Tina, it's you. I wanted to speak to CG. And I was like, wait, I'm here. You can speak with me.
He's trying to keep me on the line. Well, the way it showed up in the Hangouts is like there were supposed to be several other people in the room. And I was like, okay, well, Tina's there. But I was trying to get us to this group. And I called and they went right to Tina. I was like, well, where is everybody?
Well, I figured like this,
with her, but I'm sure other people like that.
If y'all come here, you're going to have the accent.
But it was nice. It was definitely nice.
Because everybody sounds like you around here.
First last call from you, Donkey Mom.
What's that?
I know, it's a mistake. I know.
What's that, Danny?
I got two little cop stories I can tell you. One that happened to me 3 or 4 days ago, and one that happened to me 30 years ago. See?
Okay.
They're really short. I'll tell you what happened. I came out of the bar and I was pretty well hammered, eh? Anyway, I grabbed my keys. I took my keys and I'm looking at my keys in my hand, you know. And I looked over at the car and I thought, no, that's not a good idea. I think I'll walk. It's not that far. And this cop come up. He says, what are you doing? I says, what's it look like I'm doing? He says, well, it looks like you're getting ready to drive. I says, what are you talking about? He says, you got your keys in your hand. Oh, crap. Someone stole my car. I says, what are you talking about? I says, well, I was over there a little while ago, but now my car's gone. He shakes his head. You're walking. I says, yeah. And he goes, by the way. I says, what? He says, you're unzipped. I says, what? He says, your fly's down. I look down and says, oh, crap. They took my girlfriend too.
Well, everybody, hold on, y'all. We have my favorite campaign and mission and friend. I absolutely love this man to freaking pieces. Grim Reaper is in the house. Y'all say hi.
Hey, brother.
Hi, Green.
Hello, Green.
Hi. Guys, he started at what 9:07 or something like that, 9:20. I don't know. It was low. And I said, I am getting you to 1,000 subs. It's my mission. Baby, you are 29 people away from 1,000 subs. 29 people to go.
That's awesome.
So you guys, if you don't know Grim Reaper, Grim, pop something else in chat again for me. There he goes. He is phenomenal, you guys. He's super nice guy on top of everything, which is what I love. He's just really straight up. He's honest. He's not a drama type person. If you are a gearhead, you'll love him. He's got some stuff. I still say my favorite's the 70s Chevelle, babe.
Oh, yeah.
But guns, if you're into guns, if you're into cars, if you're into outdoors, he does Vietnam reenactments. He sews a lot of period costumes.
He does a lot of work for the Vietnam veterans. And
he does a lot of work for vets.
I thank you, brother. I got a lot of friends that are Vietnam veterans, and they got forgotten, man. And Grim, he does a lot of work for them. So thank you for that, Grim.
Oh, I love you, Grim. Yeah. If you want to come up here, you let me know. I'll send you the invite. You can come say hi.
Oh, yes, Grim. Come on, come on. Grim,
I mean, I love Grim, you guys. He is the coolest dude. Awesome. How was the bachelor party? You need to come tell me about the party. Come up here and tell me about the party and the wedding. I don't know how the party went because I wasn't.
Hey, Kelly, when was that last run-in with the police I had on Thursday, was it?
I do believe so.
On Thursday, I was coming home from work. I think you get a laugh out of this. I was coming home from work, and I just come along my street, and I'm coming up the road. I got, you know how you get dry heaves sometimes? Well, I got the dry heaves. So I went like this, and I didn't realize, you know, because of the heaves. I saw my eyes. I really want these. There's lights on, right? And I'm like, oh crap, where'd he come from? Anyway, so I pull over, and he comes up to the window and he taps, and I open my door and I says, yeah. I said, what can I do you for? He says, what do you mean? I says, are you all right? He says, I was just going to ask you the same thing. I said, what are you talking about? He says, well, you just swerved back there. And me with my brain, right? You know, I can't resist. I would have swerved too. I mean, anybody would have swerved if that would have happened to you. I says, I was picking my nose and I hit a speed bump.
Did you get a ticket?
I love Lee.
Welcome, honey. Good to see you.
That worked out.
Did he give you a ticket?
No, he just laughed and told me to go home.
Told you to go
home. That really happened?
Yeah, that really happened. I come over, Kelly shaking her head. What the hell? I said, well.
Kelly, I can see it. We haven't heard much from Kelly, so I'm going to let Kelly speak for a minute because we haven't heard much from her. So, Kelly, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's going on in your world?
I started work. What was it? On Wednesday. And
cool. Are you liking it?
It's good. First shift, and when I went to work, and like everyone was confused, and I guess the manager didn't tell his employees that there was supposed to be a guard on duty that night, so it got like hectic. There was nothing like written down on what I was supposed to do. Got these shirts, as you guys can tell.
Right?
And what else? What else is new?
You're so beautiful, sis.
I'm just waving to Cargo's little son to Canada.
Well, hey. Awesome. 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 I love you, sis. I'm so glad you're here with us.
Hey, CG.
Yes.
You mind if I present my mail call that I got the other day?
Absolutely. Go for it.
All right. Check this guy out. Check this thing out. Now, a friend of mine named Talia, she does artwork, right? And she carves wood. And she carved something. It wasn't necessarily for me, but she carved it. And then she told me that somehow she figured out it was for me later. Whatever. So I was really stoked to get this thing. Check this out.
Wow.
Crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Wow. That took a lot of time.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
Very, very cool.
It's got like a little heart there, and it's got like gold paint and a little thing here, and her autograph. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Somebody made that. Like, that's the thing. They didn't buy it. They made this sucker. So that's pretty neat to me, you know?
Those are the best gifts.
Yeah, that was hand carved by her, y'all. She hand carved it.
That is nice.
Yeah, I'll have that thing forever. Like, that means a lot to me. For anybody who does something like that, you know? Pretty cool.
Don't forget my dolphins when you come down, by the way.
What's that, Miss Lee?
excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to cut in. What does it say on your knuckles?
I don't know. I can't read.
No, is that what it says? You can't read?
One of them says,
listen, I'm going to tell you what it says. No, hold on. I'm going to tell you what it says.
Hold them up and then I'll read them. What does it say?
One hand says Tina, one hand says Tina, and one hand says Lee. Nah, just kidding.
All right.
Here, Tina, before I tell you, Miss Tina, I'm going to tell you, Miss Tina, real quick, that I have your name tattooed on me 5 different places, and that's the truth, Tina.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Oh, I see.
Because my ex's name is Tina. But look, this hand says GLK. That means good luck, and this hand says bad luck. So that's why I always say, that's why I always do the good luck fist bump. Good luck fist bump.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Okay, I got you.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
everybody say hi to Grim. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
We're good. How are you, honey?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of wore out.
I bet. How was the wedding?
It was interesting to say the very least. I went out with some of her family and whatnot, and dinner, and then the wedding rehearsal. Didn't really even go through a very good wedding rehearsal, so that was strange. It was pretty good. I asked my best friend to put on a tie and all the setup, and I got almost screwed up the wedding. During the prayer and ceremony, my phone had been turned off right before to make sure everybody got there, and we're in a hurry because women were late. So during the prayer, my mother from England, which is my adopted mother, tried to call me in the middle of it, and I was like, oh shit. I caught it right before it started going off twice.
Oh no.
Slightly, because that didn't go through, or was not explained to the ring bearer that brought the rings up to me. So I had to improvise slightly. I hit on the bridesmaid, and I hit on Tony's aunt, who's in her 50s and looks like she's 35.
Nice.
I gave apparently a really awesome best man speech because I wrote it out and read it like 40 times, and I'm like, I'm really good with words. Movie, so I used the first half of it, improvised the rest, and let it kind of come from the heart, and apparently everybody loved it. It was a pretty good night.
Great.
Super drunk.
Leo made a poo-poo.
Oh, hell yeah. Go, Leo.
Way to go,
awesome.
Leo.
29 to go, baby.
I also surprised everybody in the entire family because when everybody left that night and they went on their little mini honeymoon, everybody kind of went home, do a nice thing, and I went out and cleaned the entire tent where they had all the wedding cake and everything else. Moved the tables, organized all the decorations, took the guest book in because somebody left it outside, and it rained in the middle of all this with heavy winds, and somebody forgot to zip up the whole side of the tent, so I had to get zip ties and fix that. So I did all that, expected to be gone the next morning before anybody showed up to see what I had done, and let them know. Well, on the way out, truck broke down, and we wound up getting stuck there. So everybody gave me a fucking hug, and that was weird.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Actually, I took video in the middle of me doing that, so there is proof that I did do a nice thing. I'll probably post that to YouTube here soon.
Right?
You do a lot of wonderful things.
That's so funny.
So if you guys are not subbed to Grim, y'all need to go check out his channel. He is amazing. Y'all go check him out. 29 to go. It's been a hell of a ride, baby.
Hey, Grim.
We're getting there. We're getting there a little too soon because I still haven't got my GoPro for the giveaway.
I can.
And 75th subscriber on this channel. So there you go. Now you only got 25 to go.
There you go.
Awesome.
Hey, Grim,
Daddy, you man.
how's your back piece looking?
I still got a lot to do because I had to call in and tell the guy to reschedule. So I'm rescheduled for December 5th in the evening to go in. I'm working on buying a vehicle right now because I'm getting real tired of driving around. And since the old man's working in Virginia right now, I don't have a vehicle now. So coming in, I'm not riding a fucking Harley because that's cold as shit.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. We're me and my buddy. We're getting in process of getting a Jimmy right now. We got $1,000 more on it, and we'll have a truck for the winter. But I hear you. See, now I don't have to pay for taxes.
Well, man, the back piece, I'll tell you what, it's been an adventure, and I can't wait until it's done because I'm just stoked to see how it's going to turn out. But pretty much all outline work is all finished. The only thing I think that has left to be done for filling work and shading is the entire set of wings and just a small part of the skull. A little open space between the wings and the sword at the bottom of, kind of like tramp stamp area. They were talking about putting skulls and smoke and bullet casings and stuff hanging down there, so it kind of ties the rest of it in and finishes all of it.
Nice. Last time I seen it, I was on your live stream or somebody's, and I think you had just gotten something done on your spine, like the skull or something. I don't know, something like that.
I think I just got the part of the beard of the skull, which is all made out of individual guns. I think I just gotten all that filled in.
Yeah. That's righteous, man. It looks good. I think I'm gonna get the
eye candy that's talking is Grim Reaper. You are now officially eye candy, baby.
I keep hearing that. Here's the funny thing from the wedding. Okay. So a lot of people don't think I'm very professional, but I'm very professional when it comes to it, and I'm very, I was very, very professional, very, very formal. I was wearing a real nice suit. Say how many times somebody said this, but I went up with my buddy who was getting married, and this was right before the best man speech. Gotta eat. I'm down like so I decided to eat, and he goes, Reaper, yeah, what's up? He goes, fucking John Wick. I turn around and look at him and go, and he looks at his wife and he goes, I fucking told you he did.
Did you say John Wick? Yeah, did he say John Wick? I couldn't hear him.
Yes.
Yeah, John Wick.
Yeah, I can see that. I seen a thing today that John Wick, that Keanu Reeves, he trained in jiu-jitsu and did all this shit to learn the moves for that John Wick, the second one. You
should see the video, John Wick, or Keanu Reeves training for John Wick 2.
Yeah, he trained with Ian Machado at the Machado's camp. Yeah, I know. I've seen all about it.
He did 3-gun training, and he's probably as fast or faster with 3 guns than I am.
Yeah, he did all the tactical gun training and shit. It's pretty cool, man. Yes. But he does that arm bar. He does the arm bar and taps the dude in the head with the gun, man. That's sick. But yeah, that's pretty neat, man. A lot of people wouldn't do that. He learned jiu-jitsu just for that movie and shit, So
yeah, he rolls on pretty hard.
I seen him rolling with one of the Machados earlier. It was yesterday I was watching it. And I know it's a little bit. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, it was pretty cool, man. He trained for that movie. Pretty awesome. Yeah, he's like 50 some years old.
know, it's funny because I get people telling me all the time. Reeves when he was younger. I was like, I might be his brother. I don't know.
There you go. We'll call you Jerry Wick.
Here's something funny. If I can get it all leveled out before they make John Wick 3, I've been wanting to do this. And I was going to make a little bit of a skit, kind of video that, well, what if John Wick had a brother, and how the hell is he going to get out of New York after the last film? Well, I was gonna do something where I play John Wick's brother and I'm Michael Wick.
That'd be awesome, man. That'd be so cool. Definitely.
I don't know about that, Kathy. No,
I don't know.
Probably nowhere near.
I wonder where Pawpaw's at right now, man. I ought to call him. You guys know he's coming to PA. He's driving here right now.
Oh, really?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna bail. All right. I'm gonna sub everybody in the chat room, and I'm gonna bail.
All right, Danny.
Bye,
Danny.
Bye, Mr. Danny.
I am probably
Bye.
gonna do the same, but I'm like falling asleep here. So, good night.
Hey, Kelly, where'd you get a job at?
Anywhere, I guess. I mean, I work with the same company my dad works with, so.
I couldn't wait. Well, that's cool, man. Congratulations.
Well, good night. Where's
Yeah.
my time?
Good night, Kelly.
Good night.
I'd like to take this time to say, I don't know if you guys realize it, but I feel really fucking awkward because I had to cut my hair and trim my beard for the wedding to look very professional. And
yeah,
I feel.
Dude, I was going to ask you.
Well, it looks good. It looks good.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, now you really look like John Wick.
Yeah, I know that. I think that really kind of sold it because, well, when I showed up, I had my beard out to here, and my hair was real long, and I surprised everyone the night we went out for karaoke and all that because I trimmed my beard, and they're like, "Oh, you look nice." Yeah, thank you. Next morning, I went out, trimmed my hair. Cut your hair, man. You look great. Thank you. Well, wedding rehearsal, I put on a real nice dress shirt, and everyone's like, "Actually, you cleaned up." Well, for the wedding, the next day, I slicked my hair back and all that, and got in the suit. And oh, wow, you're Reaper, yeah.
Well, you know something funny? The other for the past few months, I was growing my beard out, and when it gets too long, I had it a little bushy. It gets too long, and it bothers me, and I just get a hair and shave it. Well, last week I shaved it off, and the very next day I got in the mail somebody sent me beard oil. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I was watching the live stream when you said that. You're like, I can't make this up, man. I cut my beard, and what shows up the next day? Fucking beard oil.
The next day, and I didn't even know it was coming. You know, or I wouldn't have shaved it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. How's this work? But I put some in here, you know. If I could only put it up top here and make that grow, we'd be good to go. But that don't work that way. You know.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny when I was watching that.
Yeah, man, it's funny. It was the same chick who sent me the carved skull. Carved skull for me. Did you see that, Grim? Check this thing out, man. You could
That thing is so cool.
Dude, that is gnarly. I've been waiting to see that.
Oh, wow.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. That girl Talia from Florida, she hand carved this thing. And I got it last week one day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. I'm so honored. Like, I can't believe somebody did that and then sent it to me. Like, you know, it's pretty cool. But, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I sent her some circus animals back. That's all I can say.
Sam, why I doesn't get your circus, our circus? Like, I don't have an invitation. Like, I don't see when you are streaming. I was always checking, and I'm not seeing it yet.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because I haven't been on YouTube in about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Right. I was like, where's our circus? Like, am I missing something?
No, I was on earlier.
You took you a little break, huh?
Yeah, I had to get away for a little while. But my first live stream in probably 3 weeks was right before this one. We were all over there, my channel, and then we came here, and that was the first one I did in a while, and I haven't made a video in about just as long. Now, here and there, I've been on a couple of live streams, but not on camera, just popping in and saying hi. But I had to get away from YouTube for a little while.
Yeah, I know. I was taking break first, and then after me, you were like.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I just I don't know. Somebody said something that really struck home to me, and it wasn't nothing bad. It was just something they were talking about. I'm like, it kind of makes sense to me. So I had to step back for a little while, and some other things going on, but I don't know. I just took a break.
I totally understand. That happened to me. That's why I was like not live streaming.
Yeah.
And now I'm still not live streaming, just with CG.
Yeah.
Sam, that's a good thing though. It's kind of goes back to that video I made a little while back. Sometimes you just got to step back and deal with real life.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the videos I'm talking about. Yeah, when you made that video, when that shit was going down, I looked at that and I'm like, this dude nailed it. And another guy was Sean's channel. He nailed it too. And between that, I'm like, you know what, man, this is exactly how I'm feeling right now. I got to be done for a little while. I was getting caught up too. Like I was spending too much time on this shit, and there's too much other stuff to do in the world. So
yeah,
I had to step back for a little while. This is me. I mean, you know.
Yeah, so true.
I did the same. In fact, it was your video too that Sam and I talked about, Graham. And I was like, I used to, when I first got home, everybody was like, well, are you home yet? Are you home yet? Are you home? So now I don't even pop on here till 7 or later. I haven't been on all day today. I didn't pop on here until about 6:37 tonight. There's other things in life I need to get done, and nothing was getting done.
Yeah, it's so true, because here it's you are just like evening, right? And you all have time, and I'm just starting my day, and I've got like so busy day, like what's to do. And when is everybody live streaming, I cannot go there like to everybody's live stream. I can go to CG to see CG and to do like a thing with you when Leo is playing downstairs, but then I have to start my day and I have to do like, I cannot watch so many videos, like it's so busy.
That's the problem. You get caught up on this thing and you get addicted to it and then this and that, and it's like, man, I just spent 2 months on here and ain't did shit else. So I don't know.
And for what, right? Like
and the drama shit that was going on.
Yes, and then we had the drama from that, like
that ain't easy. We talked about
voice that people actually kind of listen and consider some of the things I say when I step in.
It was an awesome video. It really was, Graham. It was a really great video.
Oh yeah, you nailed it.
It's on Dr. Phil now. That's where you're headed. I mean, really?
Graham, you nailed it, bro. You nailed it with that video. And I'm like, this dude is making, it's exactly how I was feeling. You know what I mean? I'm like, it says it all. So I don't know.
I think I didn't see that video. Did I see that? Did I leave a comment to you, Graham? If not, I didn't see that video.
I don't think so. I think
I saw it.
Posted that video shortly before you actually subscribed to me.
Oh, really?
I'll put a link in here for you guys that want to see the video we're talking about.
Look, but
okay, I will check it.
Hold on, I'll put a link. Let me pull it up.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was good. It's about a month ago, Graham? Something like that.
October 5th.
October 1st. Okay.
Roughly, I'd say 3.5 weeks ago, maybe, that I posted that.
Yeah.
Your channel says October 5th. That's the video right there we're talking about, guys. I just put it in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes a lot of
we
sense.
all need to see that. Okay.
It puts the YouTube thing in perspective, in a real life situation, and that's what it is for me. And Sean's channel. Sean used to have a channel called Sean's Day, and he deleted it. And I'm like, where'd Sean go? And then a little while later, somebody said, no, he got a new channel, Sean's channel. And I went on there and watched his videos about what happened. And I'm like, this dude is nailing it, man. Same thing. And it was right around the same time as the Grim video. Like, you know what, man? I got to step away. So, but, I'm still here.
I had a really good friend of mine that is a talk over you.
No, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I had a really good friend of mine the other day tell me from YouTube. I actually got to meet him at YouTubery this year, and that's Rebel State Sovereign. If you guys don't know him, cool dude, great guy to chat to.
Yeah.
And the other night, he goes, you know, that's what you need to start doing, Graham, because he's like, man, you know, really awesome way with words. And he's like, in your storytelling, when you do a video and you're storytelling and you're telling the story with the actual video and everything, he's like, people love it when you do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's hard for me to get in that mood to do it all the time. And I do agree. I have a really awesome way with words. Hit on it, but it has to have deep meaning. I can't do it with everything I do.
Right. 100%. That's what I was talking to CG earlier about. You know, when I do live streams, man, it's got to be popping. We got to be jamming and laughing and cutting it up or in a deep conversation. I don't want to go on a live stream and just be sitting there and saying nobody's saying nothing. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Like that.
So that's why I put it off.
Your circus was always fun. We had fun. It was awesome. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, most of us were here. I know Graham wasn't, but last week I got fed up with it, and I popped my live off, and everybody, you know, telling me they'll come up and say hi. And I said, well, here's the thing. Before I invite anybody, I'm going to set some rules because I'm tired of this. If you want to come up here and then sit and talk and text each other and not paying attention to what's here, then you might as well stay and chat. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah. If you're going to come up here and read your messages or do everything but participate and you're just sitting and not making any contributions to it, then you might as well stay and chat, because I want people that are going to be interacting with my panel, with my chat people. You know, it's what makes the live streams fun, is us sitting down and talking and spending time together. And if you can't put your text message down long enough to talk to somebody, then you might as well stay and chat.
Right.
You know, and I just flat out told everybody that if you're not willing to do that, then don't even ask me.
Right.
Yes.
Here's the other thing that I told somebody about live streaming. I tell a lot of people about live streaming. Live streaming is awesome. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to be in it and a part of it. But you guys notice I don't live stream very often, and when I do usually something special. When I live stream, I like to make it different than every other live stream, because it's kind of like a carbon copy of each other. They do the same thing on repeat. After a while, that's no longer interesting. So, like I just said, well, we know how that went.
Exactly.
And that was interesting.
Yeah. That's the thing, exactly.
Forgetting to do real content and focus on that. It is easy to get sucked into live streaming. I did. I got sucked into doing everybody else's live streams, I think, for 3 weeks. Yep. When I finally got back onto YouTube after all my business stuff, that's all I did was live stream with anybody else. And I was like, anything.
Same with me.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I would love to live stream, and I want to do some live streams here and there, but everybody else has got their gig where they're live stream just about every day or every night. So when I do, I don't get a lot of viewers, and I don't usually get people on the panel because people are already in somebody else's live stream, and I'm not going to pull them to do a live stream. You know, I don't want them to. That's what they want to do.
Right.
I can't speak for others. I will speak for myself. You want to do a live, you let me know. I will shut it down. I would be more than honored to come do a live with you.
Me also.
Really. You know my heart. You know
I'm just not that guy. You know, I like YouTube. I love all the friends and people I've met on here. But at the same time, I really like to have real conversations. I don't have a lot of friends in real life. I've got a few people. I've got things going on. So most of my life is spent. So getting on here, I get to interact and talk to people, but I don't like getting to the live streams all the time anymore, because so many people are very unserious about anything in general, private stuff, because they just want to live stream. And that's hard for me, because I like connection.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I do, and I've made a lot of changes. I've done more. My friend was here the other night, and she wanted to meet everybody, so I popped off the live for her so she could meet everybody. She'd never even seen the live stream. But she was here for several hours, and we had a lot of fun. And I don't know if you heard us talking earlier. Sam will be here in Texas on the 2nd. Sam's coming to Houston.
Oh, wow.
And the
and then
Reaper Pepper Challenge has been set. So Sparky will be at my house on the Saturday, the 4th. We will be doing the live Reaper Pepper Challenge on Saturday at 2 Central.
I got to out there. I got to throw this out there before I forget, because I know we had talked about it, Country Girl. I'm not going to make it to Texas on that deal I thought I was going to, because the old man had to transfer from Texas during Fat Tony's wedding, made it for the wedding, and then transferred to Virginia. Some stuff with the company he was working for the company screwed up. They literally fired. So that means everybody working under that specific company laid off. So him noticing and have seen it in the past, immediately got on the phone, got a new job. So he is in Virginia now. So still go to Texas. I have a lot of friends in Texas. And when I do that, I will give you like a week notice, but I just don't know when it's going to be now. So as far as me coming out in the next couple months or next 3 or 4, it's not going to happen now.
Well, I'm going to be traveling a lot too, so maybe you'll be somewhere close to where I'm going here in the near future. So, but we'll figure it out one day.
That would be great.
Well, I tell you what, Green. I'll tell you what, man. I took a break, but I came back today with a bang, because I come back. I got tickets to go to Houston next week, and like I said, Paul from Doing the Cheaps on his way to Pennsylvania right now, and a bunch of us are meeting up with Miss Tessie, Homestead Tessie, and we're all going to hang out. I think Monday, maybe tomorrow. I think Monday. So it's going to be like a whole 2 weeks full of YouTube. But we agreed we're not going to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hang out, make some videos, but not. I can't. I'm not trying to be on a live stream at different. 24/7. Like we don't. It's a vacation. And we don't want to do that. Yeah,
that's what we say.
Well,
and then we do the pepper challenge, and then Sam and I are going to spend a day in Galveston. I'm going to take you to one of my favorite seafood restaurants down in Galveston, which is really historic, a lot of history in Galveston. We're going to have a day, and then we're going to Alabama to Bobby and Tammy Sprinkles. We'll be there for a couple of days, and then we're going to go down and spend a couple of days at the coast. We may catch up with David Deere if he's available, go out sailing. We're just going to have a lot of fun, and we'll shoot a few videos, and we may do 1 or 2 small lives here and there just to say hi. But we said the same thing. I don't want my whole vacation to be sitting in front of his computer. That's not what I want.
Exactly. And, I'll tell you what, I had a really good friend of mine that I got to meet for the first time. I talked to him for weeks and months, and he didn't get to make it to YouTubery. I drove through an area where he was kind of close by, but the timing wasn't right and the weather wasn't right. But he came out in July, and that was hiking with Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Like 5 days out. And we did 2 live streams. We did one the night he showed up, and that was like an hour, 2 hours, and that was fine. And then we did one more, I believe, 4th of July, if I remember right. A couple hours there, but doing something, a couple hour live stream when a YouTuber comes to visit, that's great. But don't make just live streaming, Do an hour, 2 hour thing, and then get off of there and just enjoy your time together, get to know each other, hang out, do all that cool stuff like friends would.
Yep, that's what Sam and I talked about. I don't care what anybody else does on this.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be, man.
Yeah, that's why we are here, because we are friends all together here, and then get to your life, your own life. You have to meet your real friends. You have to be.
That's right. That's right.
Like.
Yeah. We get
so
caught
important.
up.
Well, the reality is.
I do have an awesome surprise for you guys in April.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. In April, that would be. Okay, so it'd be a little over 7 years. It'd be about 7.5 years since I've been back to England. I went to England. I have a really good friend over there. Now, there's some other things going on I'm not going to discuss because that's private, but like a brother, his mother, that, like I said, is like an adopted mother from England. I love that woman to death. She calls me all the time. It's crazy because I can't call her, so she calls me internationally. spends the money to talk to me on the phone for 2-3 hours and you know, updates me on things and just talks about life. But her health isn't great, and I feel real bad because I wasn't able to make it. But I planned for them that mid to late April, I'm going to be back in England. So I will do a live stream from, but I'll also have a lot of videos, and I'm probably going to post some of the videos that I still have to England. And
we're in England.
I think people will really dig that.
That's going to be awesome.
Where are you going?
It was Kent in Tonbridge Wells, which is about 2.5 hours from London.
Didn't you live in London, yes. Christina?
Yeah, I was living there.
Yeah, that's where you met Katsu, right?
Yeah, no.
No, Katsu in Slovakia.
Okay.
No, I met Katsu in Japan, but first when I was in Slovakia, I separated with my boyfriend and I went to London, and my Japanese friend from school, she said, okay, your visa is going to like disappear, come to Japan. And then I went to Slovakia back and had my visa to Japan, and then I came to Japan and I met Katsu. Then I went to Slovakia again for 1 year, and he was calling me every day, like very shortly.
That's what it was. Okay. Hey, Grid.
Yeah, and we were always on the phone for 1 year, and he was asking me like to come back to Japan, and then I came, and yeah, we are together.
You got married.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
How many
Grid.
years?
Okay.
Now 18.
18.
18.
Wow.
Yes.
I was in the Army 18 years ago. Actually,
wow.
Actually, I was just getting out. I was just getting out of the Army. But hey, Grim, that's gonna be cool when you go back to England, man. That's gonna be awesome, bro.
Dude, I can't wait. I really want to go see my adopted family. That, you know, isn't great, and more of a mother to me than, well, my own real mother, because I haven't seen her since 11. But she, while I was over there, realized how close me and her son were. We were just best friends, and we acted just like brothers, you know. And yeah. I did so much for them. They did so much for me that she's like, you know, you can call me Mom. Calling her Mom, and ever since then, she'll tell everybody over there, you know, my son, so and so, and from America. And they go, you have a son that, why does he live in America? And then she's got to go into the spiel kind of like I do. Look, it's not my real mom. It's not my real son. Right. Adopted much, but it happened within the past month or so, and it's actually in the hospital, and I didn't know about it. Because, you know, very few people know how to get a hold of me or what. And her health is getting worse. You know, some of the people over there, their health isn't really great.
Right.
Terribly old, but she's at that age that if I don't get back there and see her again before something might happen, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I'm going back. I'm saving money back. I'm going back to England at least for a couple weeks, maybe 3, and spend time with them over there and just kind of see them all again. I'm going to try and set it up so I've got a reserve of money set back that I can try and make it year or once every other year. You know, everybody out there, I got harassed for the past 7 years. Eventually people stopped, but you know, every year people are like, when you coming back to England, man? When you coming back to England? You know, it's funny, when I was there, people didn't know what to think of the crazy American. I'm a little wild. I'm a little different. And one of the kicks, which I don't really do now, but I used to wear sunglasses all the time, day, night, inside, outside. That trip people out. So my leaving party, and if anybody on my Facebook will see this if you go back far enough, my leaving party wore sunglasses as a send-off.
Yep. I pretty much wear them all day too, but not tonight. I don't know why, but yeah. But Grim, I'm going to be going to China maybe next year, man. I was going to try to go this year, but it's not going to work. So hopefully next year I'm going to go to China. And the reason being
China is very close to Japan.
That's the thing. The reason being, my older brother and his wife and my niece, you know, his daughter, they lived in China. They've been living in China for 3 years now, I guess. And they live 45 minutes south of Hong Kong or something like that in Shenzhen. And so he always comes here twice a year. But I'm trying to go to China, you know, and I want to go to Japan real bad. I want to go to Japan more than China just because I like the Japanese artwork. I got a lot of Japanese tattoo work on me. But I want to get a hand poke tattoo while I'm over there. And, oh, there it goes. We lost Grim. But, yeah, anyway, hopefully next year I can make it to China. So we'll see. We'll see.
But if I do,
in 2 years, I'm going to Japan.
I was going to say, whenever I go to China, I'm coming to see you guys, Miss Tina and little Leo.
Woohoo! That will be cool. Take CG.
Maybe,
Take CG.
Maybe.
And Lee. And Lee.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? Golly.
That'd be great.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That will be like, oh, five of us in our house. It will be like, oh my God, so big party. Sexy party.
Yeah, we'll all go to the hot spring. I want to know where the leaves are.
I need one.
Yeah, we're going to the Austin.
That will be cool. All together in one hot spring.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? Tina, you been to Vietnam?
No.
My brother goes to Vietnam all the time, and he loves it. He says Vietnam is like the cleanest, nicest place he's ever been in the whole world, and he travels all over. But I want to go to Vietnam. He's supposed to go to, I think he's in Thailand right now, or he's going to Thailand soon. They've been to Japan earlier this year. They go everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Indonesia, they've been all over Asia. Yep.
Actually, my cousin, she is in Slovakia, but her husband is from Vietnam, and she's going there and to Slovakia. They are living like 2 lives in Vietnam, in Slovakia. And she's always like sending me so much pictures, and that's awesome. I love Vietnam. I love to see that. And other friend from Slovakia, we've got so many Vietnam people in Slovakia, and they are married to Slovakian, and they are making like families there and business in Slovakia with the clothes. But yeah, Slovakian people love Vietnam.
Yeah,
it's very amazing.
They said, I'll tell you what, my brother told me about it, and he said it's the cleanest place he's ever been to. Like, it's off the hook over there. I'm like, well, I got to check Vietnam out. But, Grim, you've been to Vietnam, right?
And, you know, it's funny you guys were talking about it because I was about to say something. This has been a discussion with me and the old man for years. I brought it up years ago when I first kind of got into the Vietnam thing for supporting the guys and doing the reenactments and stuff. And my whole life, I've had like this interest in military and the Vietnam thing real quick. But when I got into Vietnam, I got into it before I really knew what it was. Yeah. Really upbeat about it. We had tried planning trips to Vietnam, and it just life kind of fell through. It didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Now that I won't do it unless the old man goes with me. But at the same time, I don't want to go back to Vietnam and have him go and have him break down, because you know what, we've been to the wall twice, and I watched him.
What's the, all right, let me ask the panel a question.
That's pretty rough for me.
What's the
and I just, you know, I've grown up with.
I thought you were done, buddy. I'm sorry, it's breaking up a little bit.
You know what, man, my internet is screwing up, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I feel your pain, Graham.
I caught
your pain.
But so let me ask the panel, what's the farthest you guys ever traveled? Now, Miss Tina, you kind of disqualified because we know you go all over the place, right? Which is cool. But Miss Lee, where would you say the farthest you ever traveled?
Yeah.
The farthest I've ever traveled, probably
Look, my battery is dying.
Probably Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay,
that's
cool.
The furthest I've ever. That's the furthest I've ever traveled. I've never went out of the country.
Okay, last one.
Oh wow, okay. Never. All right. What's so Tampa? You're near Paul, right? You're in Tennessee.
I'm in Tennessee. Yeah, it's 16 hours for me. So
okay, right,
by
right,
car.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Well, I love
But that's
Florida.
it.
Florida.
Where in Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. Yeah, West Tennessee. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He said, where at in Tennessee?
Where at in Tennessee? I am about a hour.
What's the closest city?
Memphis.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh, hell, you ain't far from me at all then.
What?
Go ahead, Graham. Tell her where you're at. I want to see your face.
Well, I'm kind of like dead center, Missouri, at the very bottom on the Arkansas border. But,
really?
Tennessee, Memphis is only like, I'd like to say 4 to 6 hours just because of the roads that walk all over. But I've been through Memphis a lot.
Yeah. You're what part?
Well, okay.
Well, what's the biggest city in Missouri that you're close to? Without saying where
the biggest city, which is actually, well, I don't really care. I'll tell people where I'm at. It's not like you're gonna come out here and be like, you know, Reaper, and they'll be like,
well,
yeah.
I didn't know how you felt about it, so I just,
No, I don't care.
Know how you felt
the closest city, though, to make it easy, is actually two. I'm kind of evenly away from both, which is Springfield and Branson, which is about an hour and a half from me, towards Kansas City. So I'm Mountain Home, Arkansas, which is only about an hour and a half as well.
Yes, it's beautiful up there. I've been up to Mountain Home, Arkansas. Yes, it's beautiful up there. Yeah, you're not far from me at all.
Nope. Like I said, actually, the old man going to Virginia cut straight through that area, and he's like, "Man, it was only a 4-hour drive." I'm like, "How fast were you going?"
Yeah, we went up there to see the. Well, it was then. I don't know if it still is. The Bass Pro Shop, the biggest Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. It's the pyramid, right?
Well, the pyramid's right down the road from where I live. That's the biggest one now, I believe. But the one in Missouri was the biggest one before that. But now I think it's the pyramid.
Actually, I think Bass Pro in Springfield is still now considered the biggest one because they, over the past 3, 4, 5, 6 years, however long it's been, they've been building this really huge aquarium in it, and they finally just finished it up. I haven't been up there to see it yet, but they just finished it. And God, when I was still living in Nebraska, which was about 6 or so years ago, they were just starting on it. Springfield, it's some of the surplus stores, which was at the time like a 6-hour drive for us. Well, now 6, 7 years fast forward, they finally finished all of it and it's open.
So it is still bigger than the pyramid?
For the most part, yeah. The way it's laid out doesn't seem like it because it's not tall, but it spreads out so much from side to side that you could go in there from the point that they open and you still wouldn't finish walking through all of it by the time they close.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I know that one. The one in Memphis is huge. It is huge.
Yeah. Now, Grim, let me ask you to stay on the topic here. What's the farthest you've been from like home? I guess the question is.
Well, first you have to describe home because you know what, man, I grew up in Wyoming, and since I was like 3 or 4 years old, I've been coast to coast several times over.
Me too. Fair enough. Well,
so going. Okay, so like let's just say England. You know, that's really far. Well, I've been to a few other places. I'm not really gonna kind of go into and discuss, but just on a very civilian lifestyle type of topic, I'll say England was the farthest I've been from home, but that's just on that topic.
Nice, man. I have yet to cross the pond, but I will. I've been all over North America. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to Mexico many times. I used to live near Mexico, Canada.
Oh, dude,
Jamaica. I used to go to Jamaica a lot. but I haven't been to the Asia or Europe yet, or Africa. I want to go.
How was the Caribbean? Because you know what, man, I am a scuba diver, and I've been wanting to go out there for so long just to freaking dive. That's all I want to do. I just want to go there to dive and drink rum out of a coconut under a palm tree.
Dude, let me tell you, it's exactly like that. The thing is, when I used to have a good friend named Norma, and Norma would come up to Pennsylvania and stay with us where I was working at the dog kennel. And she would stay in the house with us, and she had a cleaning business. She'd go around to all the rich people's houses in Landenberg, Pennsylvania, and clean the houses. And what we would do is we'd take her to the market or to the clothing stores like Foreman Mills and shit, and she would buy stacks of jeans and shirts and all kinds of clothing, sneakers, and we get them big-ass shipping barrels, and we pack them full, and she sent them to Jamaica, right? So I let her stay with me and shit, and I said, listen, I really want to go to Jamaica. So I started flying into Kingston, and they live in Cumberland, Jamaica, which is like right outside of Kingston. And the first time I went, man, they picked me up from there. Her husband was in the Jamaican Army. He was retired. His name's Kelly. They picked me up, took me all through the island, and it is fucking beautiful down there, man. It's just like you see on TV, the movies. It's just like that. Blue water, clear as can be. Scuba diving, but I want snorkeling. Fish everywhere, all kind of whatever kind of weed you want. We went to the Red Stripe factory, which Red Stripe's like my favorite beer. But we went to the Red Stripe factory, which is cool. It's just mad cool, man. It's not like what you would think though with Rastas everywhere. I mean, they're here and there, but not everybody has dreadlocks and smokes. Not everybody. Believe it or not, there isn't that many people. Well, there is. But it's not like everybody in Jamaica smokes pot. Norman and Kelly, they don't drink, they don't touch pot. None of their friends. It's not like that. So it's kind of. But when you go to the tourist areas, everybody tries to sell you food, weed, and shit.
It's kind of cross. It's just like a split thing. Some people do it, some people don't.
It's like here.
Man, I've been wanting to go there for so long and do that. Again, it's like the whole Vietnam thing. It's just been one of them things that's been planned. It just planning didn't get finished, and life happened. But tell you one place I really like to go, Israel, and I've been wanting to go there for years and years, and I almost went there when I was like 20, somewhere in there, because I actually started trying to learn Hebrew, and I was going to go join the IDF.
You said Rio? Brazil? I think he said Rio.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I love Rio. I mean, I shouldn't say it like that, but I would want to go to Rio myself. And Sepultura is from Brazil, Max Cavalero, who I've met, and I can't say I know him, but I met him. But yeah, man.
I cut out again, didn't I? I totally cut out again, didn't I?
Nah, we heard Rio. We heard that part. We heard the Hebrew and the.
No, I was talking about Israel.
Oh, a good friend of mine lived in Israel for like 5 years or something. He's Jewish.
I thought you said Rio too. I did.
No, I'm sorry, guys. My internet's doing this up and down thing. No, I said Israel because back when I was 18 or 20, somewhere in there, to learn Hebrew, it is Israel and join the IDF.
Ah, got you. I thought you said Rio. We're talking about Rio.
Well, you know what? Israel. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to fucking Rio too, because that's just all.
There you go. All right, let's go to Sparky. Sparky, where's the farthest that you travel from, like, let's just say your home or whatever?
Oh, probably the weirdest direction. My grandmother lived in New York. I originally lived in Michigan. But the furthest, like, out of the way place was still here in the U.S., but it was.
Don't say Country Girl's house on Saturday.
No, not that local. No, it was Cheyenne, Wyoming. I went to the Frontier Days Rodeo a long time ago. I was in a horse riding group called the Montgomery County Junior Mounted Posse, Then we performed at the granddaddy of them all, at the Frontier Days Rodeo in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It was an awesome experience. I've never left the U.S.
Now, I've been to rodeos before, and years ago, I went to what I was told and was advertised as the largest rodeo in the world in Colorado. And, oh, man, I don't think it was in Colorado Springs. It was near there, though. I can't remember where at.
Wyoming?
No, Colorado.
Oh, I take that back when I said I've never left the U.S. I've been to Canada once. I got a haircut there. It was like a friend of the family. And yeah, I remember that because I was really young, but she was using a straight razor, and she was like, "Well, honey, why are you crying?" I said, "Well, your razor is dull." "Well, you should have told me," she said. She changed the razor, and it was better then. But yeah, that's one time I ever left the U.S.
Dude, you went to Canada for a haircut, man?
That wasn't the only intentions. Like I said, my family had friends up there, and coincidentally, they were cutting hair or something. I forget exactly how it worked. I was young.
That's one hell of a barber.
That's a true story. I can tell it again and again. It's a true story.
All right.
Went to Canada to get a haircut, and they had a dull razor.
Hey, look at me now, boy. Look at me now.
You fucking Canucks with their damn razors. They ain't got the Pittsburgh steel. That's why.
You haven't recovered yet.
I know. They got my brain.
Is that when you started drinking because of the dull razor?
How'd you know? How'd you know? I was never the same after that.
I love it. I love it. It's funny.
Sweet.
Tammy Sully, that is Grim Reaper.
What was that?
Y'all get over Grim. Gosh, y'all get a room.
That is, if y'all don't know Grim Reaper, go check out his channel. He's really awesome. Say something, Grim.
What I think literally get hit on YouTube than I do in real life.
Keyboard warriors.
Graham, Tammy says she needs your voice. She's looking for somebody to do a voiceover for a video for the announcement when she starts it.
Now, what type of voice does she want? Because I can go really hard. I can go really low.
I think what the phrase she told me when YouTube speaks, everybody throws up or something. I don't remember how she told me it was, but it cracks me up. It keeps reminding me
I
of
could probably do it. I mean, I don't mind. I think it'd be kind of cool.
It'd be awesome. There's his channel, you guys. If you are not subbed to him, I am like on this freaking mission. He is getting, I'm telling y'all, he's getting to 1,000 subs. And it's
you getting pretty close yourself there, CG.
975 for you, Grim.
You know, I think that's really great. Man, I feel kind of bad because when I said something about not hitting 1,000, you're just like, I'm on it. And I'm like, what's asking? You're like, I don't care. I'm doing it. Okay.
I don't remember something. We were on somebody else's channel, and they said something about they were close to this, and he said, "Don't feel bad. I've been on here 7, 8 years, whatever it was, and I'm not even at 1,000." And I said, "Oh well, you will be." So, and it's just because I love you so much, and you are an awesome guy.
The joke, and it's funny because is that the running on here since before YouTube was, you know what? Fuck you guys. That is bullshit. I am not that old and dusty.
She says, radio type like announcer. She'll PM you the script.
Announcer?
You can send it through his channel. That's the best way to send Grim anything is through his channel.
Yeah, hey, Tina, unless you want to give them my email, but
through your channel, they can.
She can send you a private message with her address and what she's wanting to say. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, if she wants to, she can send me. I'll email her and she can tell me exactly what she wants, and I'll do it and send her a video or where she wants for it.
Awesome sauce. There you go, Tammy. I wanted to do we haven't talked about it this evening, just to remind everybody, Hope's Homestead, if you haven't gotten the last update on their channel, they've gone to another doctor and they've done a bunch of tests on the mouth. There is definitely an infection there. They don't know if the infection started in his face or if it started in the tooth and spread, but either way, he's definitely going to have oral surgery. They're going to have to pull the tooth itself that is affected, and then they're going to literally drill straight up through his cheek to that pocket and drill it open and drain it all out. Yeah, it's not real fun. The downside for them is, he is the only breadwinner in the family. So the income they have already been out a couple weeks. And now they're saying this one, they can't even get him in until November 6th to do the surgery. Wow. So they've got him pain meds and some nerve blocker stuff to keep him from damaging the nerve and lots of heavy dose antibiotics. So, but he's going to be out of work for a little bit longer. So a bunch of us are just, if you can, it's not, obligated by any means. I posted a link to their channel. If you go to their channel, every one of their videos in the description, she has her address, and a bunch of us are sending little small care packages. It's everyday stuff that they're going to run out on, like toilet paper and paper towels or shampoo, soap, laundry soap. They're doing okay, but they're going to have to take money out of his retirement fund to pay for the surgery, because then since they're sending him to an oral surgeon, insurance won't cover it. So they're strapped. So if you can, it's great. If you can't, we understand. It's hard for a lot of people, So I just wanted to put that out. A bunch of people asked, do we have an update? So that's your update. So.
Yeah, and that'll be a lot. It's November the 6th. That's right around the corner. But when you're in pain, it seems like forever.
Yeah.
Well, the antibiotics.
Everything medical is slow.
Antibiotics are helping, and it's preventing the infection from spreading, but the infection itself is so massive, it's not going to kill it. They're going to have to, if you've seen him in any of the videos, the whole side of his face is like out to here. It's just all yucky stuff that's up in there.
There seems to be like a lot of infections going around this year because, well, basically they're both my sisters, but my best friend's wife, actually, both of my best friend's wives have infections. One of them has an infection in her kidney, and she has a cyst. The other one has an infection in her ear that traveled down to her jaw, and I'm just like, wow, man, what is going on?
Yeah, it seems to be a lot lately. I don't know what the deal is, but we had 2 people here in Houston that were in the floodwaters that died from skin bacterial infections that they got in the floodwaters and had open wounds, and it.
Oh. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, when we go out with my CERT team, we have precautions we have to take. If you have any open wounds, they have to be totally sealed and covered. And a couple of people that were on my team, we had to take extra bandages and stuff, and they seal it actually with duct tape. They put bandages over it, and then they seal it completely duct tape. And because we were in those same waters, you can't have any open wounds or scratches, nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Owen says he had an infection in his left eye.
Well,
but this one for him, they don't know if it originated in the tooth and went to the jaw or vice versa. But it's very close to his eye and his brain, so they're going to have to get it taken care of no matter what. They got to get it drained.
Yeah, that's what happened to me years ago when I fell asleep at the wheel coming home from a show. I busted my teeth out, and a few months later, I got a bad infection. And my whole face swelled out, and it's part of the reason why I'm 90% deaf in this ear, and I have severe attenuitis. But I'm supposed to wear a hearing aid. I don't wear it, but that infection fucked up my eardrum. I was already going deaf, but it just sealed the deal. And it 24/7. Yep, I'm deaf in this ear. That's why I always do this to try to hear.
Yeah.
And when you're deaf in one ear like that, you get vertigo. A lot of people, and I get vertigo from time to time. It's not fun.
I had to have surgery for that. Probably
for vertigo.
For vertigo, yeah. I had to have surgery for it, and it was horrible.
What'd they do?
It was horrible. Well, I had to be awake during the whole thing.
Oh hell no!
It was down at Shea Ear Clinic in Memphis. It was this ear, and I had to lay down on the table, and they took a syringe with a needle on it. It looked to be this long.
Oh my
And
God.
they stuck it down in my ear, and they had to pop my eardrum and put that medicine inside of my ear. And I had to do that 3 days in a row, and they had me hooked up on not antibiotics, steroids, through an IV for 3 days. And you talking about a grouchy girl. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I was so grouchy. My mama was with me, and my mama is the salt of the earth. And she is the sweetest thing. She is sweet as candy. And I was just, because
Yeah.
them steroids had me so, but it was,
Oh.
and then after I had the medicine put in, I had to lay on this side on a bed facing someone else that I didn't know that had just went through the same thing as I did for 2 hours. 2 hours I had to lay there. Yeah, but it helped though. It did help.
They ain't never talked to me about that yet. I ain't even heard of that. But,
A lot of people do that for that tendonitis too. They'll do that for that
that's what I
ringing
got.
in the ear.
The tendonitis is 24/7, and it causes me bad headaches and vertigo.
Yeah, they diagnosed me with Meniere's disease.
What's that?
It's just with your ears. It's like a tendonitis. It's a vertigo that you get. I've had it for years though, but it did help me though.
See, mine started from, I'm a sound engineer by trade, so for 15 years I've mixed loud 110, 120 decibel shows. Sparky knows what's all about that. But I was on tour. I did that anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week, and it started that way. There's a sound meter, but it started losing my hearing, and then when I got that infection, I was already about like 50% in this ear. And that just sealed the deal. And I have a noise canceling hearing aid, an in-ear one that I'm supposed to wear, but it don't really work. It helps. It takes about 10% off of the ringing.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking.
Yeah, I think mine was caused from when I was little. I had a lot of ear infections in this ear. So anyway, I think that's what caused it. But that's just everyday problems.
I ain't getting no long ass needle put in my ear. I had a long ass something put in somewhere else, and that shit wasn't no fun. So that's all.
Yeah, hey, when they pulled that long needle out, my eyes got this big around, and when they stuck it in my ear, and you talking about getting nauseated and talking about vertigo.
Wow. Yeah, I bet.
That was a tough road to hoe right there. I'm telling you, it was rough.
Hey, y'all.
You don't hear that every day. That's a tough road to hoe.
Anybody here ever had a spinal tap?
No, my brother has, and he said it's horrible.
Let me tell you, it ain't no joke, man. I had one when I was 32, and I had lesions. I had transverse myelitis, so I had lesions on my spinal cord. And they had to do a spinal tap to get spinal fluid. They were trying to see if I had MS, which I don't. But the people who normally did the spinal tap were off that day. They sent up the people from the baby ward or whatever they call it. The people that do the spinal taps on babies. I didn't even know they did that, but I guess they did. And they put the babies to sleep. And most people, they put them to sleep. Well, they didn't put me to sleep. And I'm like a 200-pound man at the time, and they're trying to do a spinal tap on me, and they just use local, what they call numbing agent or whatever. And so my girl was in front of me, and I had the ball in a baby like fetal position, so I was stretching the spine out, and the nurse was holding my legs up, and I was just holding on for dear life. And they put that, it's like a stent, like a conduit. They put that bitch through, and once it gets down in there, you can feel the whole thing. And when they put it down in there, then they got the other needle that they were going to draw the fluid out with, and it kept getting stuck on my spine, on the vertebrae. I could feel it. So it would bind up, and I could feel the whole thing. It was going like this, right? The third time they did it, they pushed that sucker hard, and it went boom. And it popped right into my nerve, and my legs kicked like a mule, and I kicked the nurse right off the table into the wall.
Damn.
And let me tell you, that hurt like shit, man. It was terrible. Fucking terrible.
My brother had that done, and he said he cussed everybody and whoever was doing it, and he had to go back and apologize for it. He said that is the worst pain he's ever been through in his life was that.
It ain't no joke. They put a lot of people to sleep, like propanol, whatever. They give you like 10-minute sleep agent or whatever. The Michael Jackson.
Good to hear information like this, because if you ever have to have it done, you just, it's just
I want that propanol.
Kind of gives you a heads up. Yeah.
You say not my style. I don't want to be part of that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Earlier this year, back from like April to June, I had to get 3 epidural shots in my back because I got a bad disc in my back, and it was kind of like the same thing, where they put a little stent in there and they go down to the nerves and they poke the nerves and put the cortisol, whatever, the injections in. It's not a topical one. They go all the way into the nerves to your spine. Almost, it's called an epidural shot. It's like a spinal tap, but not as bad. And man, they hit that nerve, and it's like an electric shock goes down your leg. It's not good. And I'll be sweating, covered in sweat, all bound up and shit. It's not good, man. It's not fun. And it didn't even help.
Oh, no.
It made it. It made it worse.
It'd be worth it. I mean, maybe it'd be worth it if it helped, but shit, after it's all said and done, it didn't work. Damn.
Joe said they rebuilt his eardrums from the muscles behind his ear.
Yeah, that's cool.
Damn.
Wow.
They what? They rebuilt.
They rebuilt his eardrums from the muscles behind his ears.
Well, this is like these bones are basically these bones behind your ear are basically like transducers. So that's why you can put a speaker on there or a transducer, and they have headphones like that. Or if you ever had a hearing test, they put that thing on like this and put the thing there and it buzzes. That's the I think it's called the transducer bone, ain't it, Sparky?
I'm not sure about that. Yeah, a friend of mine, his kid has to wear those things. Yeah, he's got like little pads that go around his head and a little electronic thing, and it helps him hear.
Yeah, they do that. I mean, when I have hearing tests, they put the thing on and it goes, and you can hear it through your skull. It's you know what a transducer speaker is, right?
No, I don't guess I've ever heard of that. What's that, Graham?
I was going to say, speaking of hearing and stuff like that, and what he's talking about, it's actually kind of funny because growing up, I had really good hearing. Now, when I was a kid, I had tubes put in my ears. That was one of them things. I'd get real bad ear infections and other stuff, and they wound up putting tubes in my ears. Well, growing up over the years, I started losing hearing really bad. Part of that, I thought, okay, well, it's gunfire and explosions and all this other stuff I had to deal with. I never went deaf in my right ear. My left ear, I've lost so much hearing that point where if you talk to me on my left side, unless I'm looking at you, I literally have no idea that you're talking to me.
Do you shoot
right-handed? About a year and a half ago, I found out I still had a tube in my ear. It never came out. And they found that out in a very here's a weird thing. My ears have been checked several times over the years, okay? So I had pneumonia real bad, and it turned into walking pneumonia. Well, for about a year, I had to deal with that shit. Finally, I got so weak and ill that I had to go in and go see a doctor, and it was a walk-in clinic. So I did that, and the nurse, who's just a really new nurse, she's not even an RN, she's just, there. Well, she's at my ears, and she goes, my back. Okay. Comes back and has this one. Look in this ear. Look in there. He's looking. He looks back in that ear. He goes, So, all right, God damn it. What the hell is wrong? Because I'm freaking out at this point. Nobody's saying. Well, the doctor goes, well, don't freak out. Words not to say to a guy when he's in the seeing a doctor is that. But okay, go ahead. Well, you still have a tube in your ear. Did you ever have tubes in your ears? Well, yeah, obviously. Because I have one in there, and your ear is grown around it.
You're going to have to go through outpatient surgery to get that removed.
Wow.
That's going to be a while.
Wow.
I can't afford that shit.
Right.
So, yeah, I've still got a tube in my ear. Have you been losing hearing in that ear? Well, I said, yeah, but I mean, I've gone through, you know, industrial construction. I've been through things where there's a lot of gunfire goes straight to my left ear because I'm right-handed. And I said, explosions and stuff. But I said, look, really excellent hearing in my right ear. And he comes back and he says, well, it could damage it further. He said, but to be honest with you, you're going to gradually lose your hearing even without any of all the loud stuff because of that fucking tube. And I'm like, explains why I'm probably legally deaf in that ear then. He goes, yeah, that would explain a lot. Thank you. If I get it taken out, it's going to trip me out because if they get it removed, my hearing's probably going to gradually and immediately come back. It's so loud, something in it constantly to get it adjusted.
Yeah, you have to get adjusted to it. Yeah. Damn, you don't.
It would be better though, I bet.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. I would like to have full hearing in this ear, but I mean, it's probably somewhat damaged from everything, especially with that tube, because he says, all right, so basically, ear is kind of like this. It's like this. So it's opened up so much that it's allowing too much that it's destroying my hearing in that ear.
Do you have tinnitus?
No, actually I don't.
Man, thank God you don't have that. It's not fun. It's some days it'll drive you fucking crazy, man. But
I have had the ringing in my ears, like I said, from gunfire and explosions, and that just for 2 or 3 days is just fucking irritating. But I do have a couple of friends that have tinnitus, and they're like, it's constant. It never stops. I'm like, I would kill myself.
It never stops. You get used to it. I got to say, you get used to it, but there's some days where it doesn't matter, man. It just drives me crazy, you know?
It's kind of like,
if you
have a migraine and you got to listen to that with a migraine. I could see how that would drive you crazy.
Yeah. It's not fun. But what'd you say, Miss Lee?
It would seem like noise would always be good. Some kind of little noise would always be good. Where it's silence, it seems like it would drive you nuts.
Well, that's the idea. That's the idea behind a noise canceling hearing aid. What it does is it'll generate a frequency or a tone, and the idea is to try to cancel out the frequency it's ringing in your ear. The problem is you got to try to. Most people don't know about frequencies like that. Is to try to pinpoint what frequency you're ringing at, and it varies. It's not always constant. So what they do is they introduce what's called white noise or pink noise, and that's basically like this. That's what white noise is. It's basically like that. And so, like at night, I sleep with the rain app, where it sounds like rain, where it's basically white noise, and it helps cancel out the ringing at night. Because if I don't, it'll keep me awake. When it's dead silent is when it's the loudest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like a TV on or a fan going or something that makes a humming sound where it kind of cancels out that whistle. Yeah.
My ringing is usually right around 4,000 hertz. So that means it's a high mid to a low high. And that is like one of the most annoying frequencies to human ears, right around 3,000 to 4,000 hertz. So yes, it's not fun, but it's been going on for so long now that it doesn't bother me. I would say 90% of the time. It only bothers me when I get vertigo or when I get the headaches, which is probably like twice a month, maybe somewhere around there. But you just deal with it, you know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you just deal with it. Hey, hello, life. Yeah, it's just life.
All right.
Man, that needle shit in the ear. Golly, I don't know about all that.
You know, 3 days in myself. Golly.
3 days in a row.
I don't know. They would have to put me under.
Hey, I wasn't expecting it, but they that's what they did, and it wasn't pretty. But look, I'm fixing to get off here, y'all. And what was you gonna say? I'm sorry.
When they did the mold for my in-ear bud, they filled my ear up with foam or something, and it was like it felt like my ear exploded on the inside. It was so weird. It didn't hurt though. It was just so weird feeling, and they had to pull it out of there. It was like a mold for earbud, you know.
Donovan says about 20 years ago he had the most god awful noise in his head, but he got divorced and it went away.
There you go. All right, Miss Lee, good seeing you.
Love you, Lee. Thanks for hanging out with us, babe.
Love you too. Love everybody. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. And
have a good night.
Yeah, let me do that. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Fist bump.
Hey, wait a minute now. You got a tattoo on your finger.
Yeah,
is that true?
Yeah, I have a tattoo. It's a
Let's
heart.
See it. Oh, yeah, Miss Lee is crazy.
I got a heart. I got a heart there. I got it here ink.
There you go.
And I've got ink on my foot, and I have several. I like ink. I like tattoos.
Me too. I thought about going and getting another one while Sam was here.
That would be cool. Y'all could do a video.
If I planned it out right to get my dragon, it would have been cool because he'd have been here to help me keep the stuff on that I got to keep on it to keep from infections.
Yeah. I think, let's see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 5. 5. I joined one together on my foot. So yeah, 5. I like them.
I can't.
I would go get another one right now. Right now. Once you have one, it's just like eating potato chips.
You want to see the last one I got?
Yes.
All right, let me show you real quick before you go. I showed.
Does it say?
It's really
does it
awesome.
say sugar
It's awesome. No, it's an awesome tat.
That's my next one. Sugar fluffs.
Yeah, I thought it said sugar fluffs.
That's fucking hilarious. No, hold on. Let me do this. I'm not killing myself.
Oh, is it gonna be like the picture? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like the picture.
I don't know. Can you see that?
Yep.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
It sure is.
Wow.
One hell of a tat.
Yeah, I got to get the skull done, and there's color and shit to go in there, but I got that one on my birthday in July of this year. My brother did it from China.
Tina has to get a tattoo now. Tina, do you have tattoos?
No, Japanese, they don't like in Japan, they don't like the tattoos. She
okay. No tattoos for Tina then.
They would look down on her really bad if she got a tattoo.
Yakuza.
They would think she was a bad girl, probably.
Japanese.
Why not, Tina? Tell us about the tattoos, not getting tattoos in Japan. Before I get off here, I want to hear.
She's frozen, I think.
Yeah, you can do it. We've got so many tattoo shops here, but you are not allowed to go to some traditional hot springs because of the tattoos. If you will get
okay.
Nobody will see you, maybe in information or where somebody inside of the box, like old women or old men, can go to information or call there and they can say, I don't want to be with this person, because in past the tattoo means that you are with the mafia, you are with
the Yakuza.
Yeah, Yakuza.
Oh, okay.
You are with them, or somebody from Yakuza is your friend or your like family, and it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't nice to be in Japan. Everybody was afraid of Yakuza, of the mafia here. That's why it's still here.
Now, how are we going to go to the hot springs, Tina?
How am I going to get in there? Shit, they ain't going to let my ass in there.
What are we going to do?
You can cover it with the tape, and they will give you a tape for swimming pool. It's the same with hot spring and swimming pool.
I was going to say, I have 2. Am I going to have an issue when I go to hot springs?
I'm going to have to wear a fucking wetsuit.
I have 2.
You cover it.
Man, they're going to tape my
you
boob.
look
That
like
does
a
not
mummy.
sound pleasant. Taping of the boob does not sound pleasant, sis.
They're going to tape me up like a damn mummy if I go in that mode.
They'll just tell you, sorry, you can't come in. We don't have that much tape.
Why, CG, why does American Girl have tape on her boob?
Right?
Hey, as long as it's see-through tape, man, we're good.
The Scotch tape is not going to work there, Sam. Sugar fluffs.
Come on, man.
Doesn't care. Like, it's okay. But some of them, like traditional or somewhere, there's written no tattoos. But somewhere not written, you can go there. But maybe if we will go to a hot spring, and if somebody is sitting there, and if somebody doesn't like it, the woman will go out of the hot spring. But it's okay because you can enjoy by yourself there.
I won't feel myself.
More room for you, huh?
Hey, Tina, did I show you my Japanese work I got?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a foo dog and a Geechee girl and some other stuff.
Sam would look like a mummy.
I think like a tattoo since I'm a little behind because my internet skipped out and everybody was Optimus priming for like minutes. Sam's probably got me beat on the tattoo spectrum. I just went big from the start. I got both of my ribs done, my back done, both of my arms are kind of done, but I don't want like sleeves or full coverage other than my back.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to the one he's got.
Well, I've been working on a bodysuit for about 20 years, so. But I used to tattoo. I was a tattoo artist for a while, about 10 years. But my brother's been tattooing for 25 years now, I guess, maybe somewhere around there. So I've always been in tattoo shops since I was like 17 and always been getting tattooed, you know. So it's kind of been, I've been in the scene. So it's
love tattoos. I think sleeves are awesome. I think full body suits are awesome. I shied away from it, and I don't want to do it now. I'll probably do something like that when I get quite a bit older.
Yeah.
Professionality view of it, because like if you look at my tattoos, especially the one on my back, it doesn't come all the way up the nape of my neck. It comes right up to the point that if I have a long sleeve shirt, button up shirt, or a suit on, and then everything on my arms cut off at sleeves. So if my sleeves right up a little bit, they're hidden. I did that for professional reasons, which was to be in a suit or a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of the lifestyle I had.
Both of mine are in spots I can cover up.
Well, I've been sleeve for about 20 years, and I didn't get my knuckles done for about 10 years after I was sleeve. It took me a long time to go there because once you go there, you can't hide it. You know? I've been, now that I'm fully retired and I'm locked in, I've been thinking a lot about getting my skull done. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I tell you the thing is, man, a lot of people and these youngsters now are getting full just covered in like a week, you know, and they get all their faces are all tattooed, and I'm like, damn, man, it's kind of watered down. Like you got to take your time with getting tattooed, especially when you go like on a bodysuit, man. It should take you 20 or 30 years to get a bodysuit. Shouldn't do it in a month, you know. It's just not the way I was taught. It's not the way traditionally it should be done, you know. But hey, what are you gonna do? That's their deal. But,
well, you know, it's like all of my tattoos, they tell a story, and the only time I really get tattoos is very specific sense. My first one was on my chest. It was small. It still is. Obviously, it hasn't. And that was John 15:13. That had real deep meaning to me. One was the Christian Celtic cross, which was partly because, yes, I'm a Christian, but also I'm part Irish. So I put that there. And I put my nickname in full in here. And then I did one when I was in England. Funny because if you look at it, I got a Grim Reaper on one forearm. I got the cross on the other. I got Grim Reaper up here. And then I got Crucignati over here, which is Latin. I got done in England, and that means crossbear. So literally, if I cross my arms, they
cool.
crisscross.
Yeah.
The ride or die thing was something me and my homies used to say all the time. Real big gearheads. 3 of us went out and got them at the same time. That had deep meaning, and then it got fucked up because Fast and Furious started saying it, and everyone's like, "Oh, you got that because of Fast and Furious."
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I can't say that all my tattoos have meaning because some of them are fucking retarded. Like I got a pig running across my right knee. I got a mosquito. Listen, I got a mosquito way up here, right near the old cedar on the Peter thing. It's not there, but it's close. And some of them are just retarded, you know? But a lot of them do. A lot of them have meaning. I just used to get tattooed for whatever. I didn't care, you know. But Grim, I do have a reaper on my elbow. The hourglass is on my elbow, and the reaper's right here. So I don't know.
I don't know if you can see this. Maybe you can. I had this put in there. I had this guy draw this up for me. Is actually an hourglass filled with blood.
Okay.
That was the Reaper got, and the guy Grim Reaper, but I want something nobody else has, so he drew it up from scratch for me. Like, man, I want an hourglass in it, so I put it hanging off the very tip of the scythe, so it's coming off, hanging out like it's swinging.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I want it full of blood.
That's cool.
And he did that.
Wow.
And the way that translated, I created a logo a very long time ago, and I still have it. I made it into a patch, and I put it on my old biker vest at the time with the gear around it, and it was blood. Well, what that meant, it was a meaning to me specifically that as the gears of time turn away, you put blood into everything that has meaning to you. This is your life.
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
Well, I tell you, mine is the Reaper here. It's got the devil and Jesus down here and the angels. But right here it says endless sleep. Which means death, endless sleep. So, and I do have a few pieces of flash work, which is flash where you go in and pick something off the wall. But I would say 95% of my tattoos were either drawn on me with a Sharpie and tattooed, or custom drawn and then put on me. I don't have very many duplicate pieces. All my shit's original. So, like the eagle I just showed you.
You know, it's
the eagle is drawn on my leg with the Sharpie.
My tat.
See the eagle he has on his leg?
What about Drunken One? Does he have some tattoo?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I have one on my. I got one on my shoulder. It is. It kind of looks like the Zigzag Man, but he was supposed to have been more like a wizard. And yeah, the way they drew the universe looks more like a turban. So, Zigzag Man. It's not very big. It's just a little.
I've tattooed.
It's 3 fingers or whatever. It's not very big.
Yeah, I've done the Zigzag Man probably 5 different times with different people. One of them was big, man. It was a big ass picture of the Zigzag.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a turban. It was supposed to have been like Marlin, a wizard.
When'd you get it? In the 70s?
Early 80s, I think. That's back when I was riding motorcycle. I got it at a biker rally.
Yeah. Is it all faded?
No, it looks okay, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
No, the reason I asked.
It's alright, but it's kind of, he's like I said, he kind of looks like he's got a turban.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right?
Now, listen, Dad. I want to tell you all this real quick. I've been thinking about writing a book lately, the past few years, and being, like I said, in the tattoo business, being around veterans a lot, the VA. A lot of these old timers got real old school tattoos that are faded out and are busted. But to me, that it tells such a story. This dude that I know, John, he was in Hawaii back in the day when Sailor Jerry used to tattoo in Hawaii. And he got a whale and he got a bunch of pieces from Sailor Jerry, but they're so old looking. But to me, I was going to write a book, take a bunch of pictures of all these old tattoos and write a story about each one. So please don't steal my idea, but I'm still working on it.
You done told now.
Yeah, should have done that, but I don't care.
Nah.
But I know somebody that was tattooed by Sailor Jerry, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
No shit. That's fucking awesome.
Yep. Is he talking to me?
Oh, have you guys seen the one on my ribs? No, you haven't. If I can get the internet, I'll show it. But real quick, and this is something like that translates a little bit as well before. It's actually a Crusader cross down the whole side. It's all fucked up. It's red. You know, it's all battle torn. Sword that goes right down the middle of it, which is a Crusader sword. If you guys see my back, those who've seen my back, I have a full Crusader sword down the middle of my spine with the wings and everything. But it says, "What man is a man that does not make the world straight?" From the movie. Now I can't even think of it. Kingdom of Heaven, Crusaders. Hold on, I'll show you my ribs.
Show him the back too. The back's all. He got a nice back piece, guys.
So that is literally my ribs.
Oh.
Back piece. Let's see if I can do this. It's hard for me to check it out in the camera. The back piece. If I can even get it all in here. All right, can you guys see that?
No, it's
yes.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of work.
Oh wow.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Wow.
But yeah, the back piece, I'm like $1,500 in already, and I'm gonna be probably $2,500, $3,000. And it's only like halfway done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's why you got to get in with a tattoo artist, man. That's all I can say.
Well, actually, my tattoo artist, and believe it or not, he likes to tell people I charge $100 an hour. Well, that's fucking bullshit, because he has cost so many times, and he acts like this is his first full back piece he's ever got to do on anybody. With a lot of it, and the idea is years and years to finally get to the point to do the full back piece. Well, a little bit, and he's not saying it. He's being very modest about it. In his ads, once it's fully done, so everyone's gonna see my full back piece in a magazine and everything else. He's an awesome, solid dude, but I mean, because I can literally sit 3 to 6 hours at a time, every bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, once you get going,
in fact, my ribs, that one I just shot.
He gone.
Yep.
What happened?
Almost.
I see his eyeballs moving.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I literally started talking, and all I heard was like I was cutting somebody off, and I'm like,
Not a delay.
no. What I was gonna say is, like, with my rib piece, on my ribs, I did that all in one sitting, and my tattoo artists were like, "This dude is fucking awesome." In fact, we're gonna buy him an entire pizza. They bought me a pizza, and they're like, "Well, if you're gonna do this all in one sitting, we can at least buy you dinner."
Tina is leaving you guys.
Bye, Tina. I'm fixing to go. Hey, I'm going too. So
Bye, Miss Lady.
I have enjoyed it. Fist pump again to everybody.
Guys, I totally took over the whole show.
Thank you for a beautiful Sunday today.
See what you did, Grim. You're running off all the girls.
Bye, Lee.
Bye.
Starting, and you
fist
have
pump.
tonight then.
Good luck, fist bump. See you guys.
Bye. Can you say bye?
You guys are awesome. Love you.
Love you. Love you all.
Bye, Leo.
They're gonna go
Ashtaru.
Ashtaru.
Ashtaru, baby.
Okay. Can you send kiss, and can you close the live stream now? Bye, everybody.
Ashtaru. He's an awesome kid to have for a nephew.
Guys, I am so sorry for like totally stealing the live stream for.
See, they had to go knock one out now.
The reason you're here, Sam is probably one of my favorite person on the planet. We are really like brother sister, you know.
Yeah, Green, don't be sorry. I do it all the time.
I don't get to chat with you too often. You know, our lives are busy schedules, and usually I'm coming, you're going. So it's been awesome just to get to hang out. It's been awesome.
I get that persona sometimes where I'm just like, I like to hear myself talk, and I'm like, dude, shut up. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Just take a zipper and go, shh.
Well,
I always want to hear you talk.
Listen, Grim, this is what I was saying earlier, man. I don't know if you were here, but I can't stand going on a live stream when nobody's talking. I hate that era. So I just.
Oh man, you know what? That's talking about live streaming earlier. Streaming myself because I can't get anybody on there to talk with me, and when I do, they're just like going, well, fuck, I might as well just call myself on the phone.
Love you too, sis. Love it, Riley. Well, you can always have me. I'll always talk to you. I've been kind of sitting back and letting you guys just chat, but we all know I can talk.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. When me and CG and Sparky, when we get on the panel, man, there's not hardly any dead air. Very seldom. Yeah. And when it is, we just turn it off. You know.
Well, you know, I do believe that I did have Sparky on my live stream one night, and he really helped because it was me and him for the most part, and we were just going back and forth, and it was like a real conversation. It was great. Yeah. That's like I said earlier, guys. I love real conversations with people, and unfortunately, when my internet is doing this thing, I don't know when somebody's trying to talk, and when I get a fucking, I'll just be like, fuck, I'm talking over somebody again.
Well, you know, it's okay here because we're all like, oops, sorry, go ahead. You know, we do it all the time, but I don't know. It's just, I don't like dead air. I told mine the other night, Graham, you'd have laughed your ass off, I'm sure, but everybody was real quiet, nobody's talking. I said, fine, y'all aren't going to talk. I'm just going to sing, and I'm singing what I want, so don't ask me to sing your songs. I just started picking songs I like.
Yeah, isn't that when you asked what my favorite song was, and I gave you two options? That was "Hurt" by Johnny Cash and "Crazy Motherfucker" by Brother Dej.
I have been working on "Hurt" for you. I've almost got it.
I can play "Hurt." Me and JD were playing.
That's what I told Graham too. I said Sam and them had been wanting to learn it too. So
yeah, we were playing.
I can actually sing.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, just about any time I actually sing karaoke, I sing "Hurt" just because people know I can sing it, and they love to hear me sing it. And I'm like, I think I sound like shit. But when we did the karaoke thing for the wedding deal, I'm timid about getting up on karaoke and singing by myself. Well, my best friend that was getting married has never sang karaoke, and I told him, look, your future wife wants you to sing, you're going to sing. We'll sing together, but you're singing. And he wasn't going to do it. Finally, he agreed to it. Got her dad to go up there with all three of us. Well, okay. I dominated everybody else's singing while singing that. It got screwed up because I was listening to my buddy Tony sing while I was trying to sing, and he sang too early, and I was like, God damn it. Back, and we went off stage, and everyone was like, that was actually really good, aside from that one hiccup. He leans over to me, and he goes, you know, that yourself have Johnny, you sing voice. You. What?
Yeah. Hey,
we were talking, I did Tennessee Whiskey, and I had one guy that left me a comment, and he since then emailed me and all. He says they're going to be at the Majestic in Dallas in 2018, and they want me to come sing with them at the Majestic. I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Well, unless you get stage fright. I said, you don't know me very well. I'm not scared. I'm not shy at all. So I'm excited. I can't wait to that. But I am learning "Hurt." I've almost got it down. I can sing it for you.
Hey, CG.
Well, I can wait.
CG, can you put me up on the big screen real quick? Because Autumn, I want to show her a picture real quick about She was asking me about something tribal piece.
Go for it.
I want to show her a loose tribal pattern that I freehanded on this dude. 3/4 sleeve. Here's the let me see if you can see that. There's the Sharpie. All right. That's the freehand where I drew it on there. Can you see that?
Yep.
All right, let me see. I got the outline. There's the outline. Let me see.
So why don't you tattoo anymore?
That's a long story. Well, I got out of it because I got to the point where I was tattooing for drugs, and felt like I disrespected the art form, and I stopped doing it about 2012, I guess. And there's the last picture I got of it, partly colored in. I didn't get the last picture of it for some reason, or it's not on here. I think it's on a different card. I don't know. The dude didn't come back for like a few months. He didn't have the money, so when he came back,
Sam, put it back on there, but lift the phone up a little bit because I think all of our bottom bars were kind of in the way. A little higher. Okay, yeah, right there. That looks awesome.
That's the color piece. Now, hold on. Let me show you the freehand real quick. If you can see that. That's where I drew it on there with Sharpie. It's all freehand.
Yeah, wow, dude. I'll tell you what, you got some skills with the points because every time I try to draw a point like that, it looks like a dildo.
There's the outline. That outline I did with a round shader needle, which I got a thick-ass outline. But yeah, man, it came out pretty good. I got a portfolio. I mean, I was a good medium artist. I could definitely tattoo. But nowadays, man, they got these color portrait artists out there and people that are just fucking.
Well, I got a question for you, Sam, and this is a very serious question because it's something I've thought about for years. I love drawing. I love art. Man, I don't draw as much as I used to. It used to be a real big thing for me, especially when I was a kid, and I got, like, when I was actually in public school, I had a huge sketchbook. I would draw things. A class one time, and well, the teacher I had at the time told everybody, no, I didn't draw that. I copied it and all this other shit. And the old man came in and literally went off on her in middle school, and that started kind of killing my drawing. I would just draw when things really hit me, and I would draw. Well, over the years, I've really wanted to get into what would be like even attempt that.
Hold on. I lost part of that. You want to get into tattooing?
Yeah, we'll just go with that because internet, it just literally.
Now.
So yeah, what would be the best way to kind of get into tattooing?
The first thing you got to do is start tracing. You got to get tracing paper and trace every lettering out the wazoo every day, all day letter. Then designs. And then you got to get up and
right.
you got to draw and get a portfolio together to bring to a tattoo artist. And then if you don't know somebody, I got lucky because I went under my brother. My brother was tattooing and I got to go under him as an apprenticeship. I was his second time. So I got lucky and I got rushed through it. I got speeded through because of some bullshit that happened. But basically, you got to draw your ass off. You got to come up with the portfolio of your drawings or tracings. Because tracing is what you do. It's tattooing is tracing 99% of the time. And you got to have a steady hand. Then you got to get in with a tattoo artist and somehow try to get them to give you an apprenticeship. Now, a lot of people out there have to pay for apprenticeships. It could be $5,000, $10,000. But if you get in with somebody, you work at the shop for free, you clean everything, you clean the windows, the floor every night, you set up and tear down everybody's station for every tattoo. After about a year of that, they might let you start tattooing grapefruits and oranges and pigskin and shit like that. And then maybe the third year, you get into doing lettering on people. Yourself, you got to tattoo yourself first, which is not easy to do.
Right.
Yeah, it's usually a 4-year deal.
Yeah. I two of the artists I've had. Artists. The first one I had, he started his own tattoo shop. He tattooed tattooed a guy that I used to work with and hang out with all the time. That guy was in a bend and really into drugs too, but he was a good guy. I mean, on the side, he was a really good guy, and I used to go to the tattoo shop with him. Well, he wanted to get one. I let him tattoo him first and watched what he did. He even showed a portrait he did on himself. He did it on his calf, and it was Jimi Hendrix, and it looked just like Jimi Hendrix. And I was like, he tattooed my buddy. I'll let him do that. So he tattooed up here that actually says Grim Reaper, and he did awesome. A heavy hand, but he did a good job. Second one is in my area, and she's done 2 of my tattoos. Fucking to balls to the wall, awesome. So I really agree. New tattoo artists can do really great, and those 2 were 2 types of people that would tell you, I'm not at that point yet. I can't do that, but
well,
they would do it, and that was awesome.
Well, here's the thing. Nowadays, for the past 10 years or so, anybody in the world can get a tattoo kit for $20, $30 on eBay or Amazon.
Yeah.
So
right.
I know.
Well, I mean, yeah, anybody can own a race car, but can you drive a damn thing? You know?
Yeah. And the problem is you get a lot of what we call scratchers. And the scratchers, there's actually in Delaware, there's a gang of scratchers now that tattoo out of the kitchen, and they're all these ghetto people and shit. And man, we used to get them every fucking day coming into the shop with just the most busted ass ink you would ever see. And you gotta cover it up. Oh, I did more cover ups in 10 years than I would tattoo. But
and that probably takes more talent than the original art, huh? Because you gotta manipulate what's left, and unless it's just you're just covering them like just a whole shade of something, but.
Yeah. I got a cover up on here I was going to show you, but it's not, the cover up's not easy, and it very seldom comes out the way people want it to. The old ink bleeds through, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing about tattooing, Grim. This is the one thing, the most valuable advice I can give you. If you want a tattoo, and if you're serious about it, you've got to devote 100% to tattooing. You can't tattoo part-time. It does not, especially when you're learning. Now, after you learn, you got 10 years, you can tattoo 2 days, 3 days a week. But while you're learning, man, the first 10 years or whatever it is, 5 years, you got to do that shit all day, every day. Draw and tattoo. That's it. That's the way it is.
Yeah, it's just like boot camp. Train.
Yeah, I mean, it's a major responsibility to tattoo somebody.
Oh yeah,
because you're altering their body for life.
You know, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. Even my drawing, some of my drawings aren't 100%. When you're putting something on somebody's body, and it's going to be there. To get a tattoo, I want to know that artist is going to do it right.
Yeah.
And I can guess the artist, and I don't want to second guess the artist I went to. Well, I would put that in my own self. I want to make sure it's 100%. If I don't want it on I don't want it on their body.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Yeah.
Now, the other thing is, Grim, you don't have to be a good drawer to be able to tattoo. And that sounds crazy and it sounds like a paradox, but it's true. You have to be a good tracer. Okay, because you can do any tattoo in the world with the stencil. That's the way people tattoo. Some people, like I showed you that custom piece I did, I didn't do that all the time. Most people come in and say, I want that. You pull the thing off, make a stencil, put it on them, and trace the stencil. You got to be able to trace. That's the #1 thing. And I know if there's any tattoo artists that ever listen to me say that, they're probably like, what the fuck? Because nowadays ain't about that. Nowadays it's all about custom work and the artwork and all this. But listen, let me tell you, man. Since the beginning of tattooing, up until about 5-10 years, since these shows came on TV, right? Tattooing was all about tracing. It was about tracing, man. And that's just the way it is. But I don't know. It takes a lot, man. It's not an easy thing. If you don't know somebody, you're going to pay money for an apprenticeship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I fully agree. I'll tell you. About he grew up through a great apprenticeship. It's outstanding guy. I was a little nervous because I didn't know him, and I hate going to artists. only 2 of my tattoos are, well, she was technically an apprentice at the time, and she did great. She did the one on my upper arm here, and then she did my blood type tattoo as well. But the guy doing my back right now, I put a little trust in. Good. He actually, you've seen my back. The wings on my back were all freehanded. He freehanded them. He didn't want anybody else to have those exact same wings, and he did.
Right.
I give that guy so much credit. And
yeah, it looks good, man.
And I don't know if he'd be willing to do it, because I know he knows a lot more about it than me. But asking him, you know, if he ever gets to a point where he wants to do an apprenticeship, man, I'd be right on it, because I've talked about it for years, and the old man's brought it up several times. He goes, you know, you really should tattoo. He's like, not only are you a great artist, but a great drawer, but the way of art, you know. And yeah, the tracing thing, I fully agree with. I've been doing that since I could literally sign my name, and that was 3 years old.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, I would be good at it, because I have attention for detail, and I have to make it perfect. If I can't make it perfect, I won't touch it.
I will tell you this, man. There is a ton of bullshit in the tattoo business, man. It is cutthroat. You got to deal with people that are fucked up, man. I don't mean fucked up. I mean like ignorant ass people. You know, there's just so much shit. You're dealing with the public every day. I don't know. It was fun. I liked it. I liked it. I love doing it. I would probably still do it today. A lot of people still ask me to tattoo them, like my friends, but I don't know, man. I can't devote 100% of my time to it. And I mean, what I mean is like a full-time job type situation. I can't do that. So
it's kind of like YouTube, man. If you got so many other things in life you want to do, and you don't want to do 100% art, you don't want to do 100% tattoo, it's just like YouTube, man. If you got to have time to step away, then you can't really do it. I get that. It's kind of like my work, man. I have time to step away and take time, but at the same time, what I do with my business, vote. If I don't, then, well, I'm going to fall behind, or I'm going to fuck it up, or it's not going to get, you know, it's not going to go right. All of it's an art form in a way.
Well, if you ever learn a tattoo and you can get where you're good at it, you know, meaning you can do it and do a good piece, you always have a job. Like if I got a machine today and got my kid back, I would have a job tomorrow. You know, you can go anywhere,
right,
anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world and tattoo. My brother's in tattooing in Hong Kong right now. You know, just the way it is. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just not for me right now. I thought about it over the years, past 5 years. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll get back in, but I don't know. I had a bad run in my last shop.
Well, you and I will have to sit down and have a real discussion about it sometime, because I would just like to pick your brain about it, dude. It's been a very, very serious thought of mine for several years now.
Yeah.
Like the idea of it. I fully understand that, yeah, if you're going to do it, you need to just do it, you know, but I like it. That it's kind of like what I do with metal art and patches and stuff. I like to make something that's going to last. Well, my metal art, people do come to me. They pay money because I have an art form with my hands and welding and metal. And granted, but it's just one of those things. I love to do stuff like that. It's just a passion of mine. And some people think it's stupid, but fuck them. I'll do it.
You know what? That's crazy, because if you already have a creative side to you, you already got a leg up. But a good friend of mine used to, the guy who taught my brother, and he taught me a bunch of stuff too, but the original guy who taught my brother, old man Carl, he was a machinist, and he built motorcycle frames. Well, he got into tattooing back in the 70s, and he took that metal work into making machine frames. So
no shit, man.
Yeah, you make his own machines. So, and he sells them to this day, you know. And I used to have like 4 or 5 of those machines. They're really good, but you know, that's another avenue. But I don't know. I think you're in left, but tattooing is a weird business, and not a lot of tattooers want to bring people in. You really got to know somebody, or you got to have money.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I'm not good at drawing. I did drafting in school, so I can read and probably draw blueprints better than most. But yeah, I'm no artist by any means.
You know what? I can't really claim to be an artist either. I was more of a creative type. I could come up with crazy, original ideas for pieces, and I could trace good. I've always been able to trace really good. Yeah. But I could do freehand stuff like the picture I just showed you. I can draw, but I'm nowhere near like these top-notch artists are, man. And I knew it. I could do a good tattoo, but I'm not like the people on TV or like my brother. My brother's really good, man.
That's getting into art for sure, like shading and this and that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole other game. And he
okay.
wants
I want to show something off to you guys, which I've only showed off, I believe, in one of my videos, and some of you have probably seen my my Grim Reaper t-shirts. Man, I've got t-shirts a couple years ago, and it's got my logo, which is a death card, a make on the Vietnam death card, which is on the back. It's literally a death card with white and black or red, white, and black, which are my colors. So it's got the spade in it, and right in the middle of the spade is the Grim glasses holding dual Colts.
Nice.
And instead of 8, you know, A for Grim Reaper. So that was a death card logo I came up with, put on the back of my shirt. Well, on the front of it, you see a skull. Looks like a Grim Reaper outline, and it's got 2 wrenches crossed. Well, that was also part of my logo. Well, because of that, logo came about to be on the shirt. I had created metal art, which was a logo I designed for myself, and decided to use it, and it was my first giveaway. Buys and all that. Well, I created a steering wheel designed on that logo, and I'm going to show this to you guys because I've never shown this on a live stream before, and I've been waiting until I get 1 or 2 of my cars done to put it in it. But
oh well, right? Awesome.
Nice. That's killer.
Oh, it's a chain on the outside. I see it now. Yeah.
So that's all.
The chain and sprocket.
Now look closely, and you see, as the eyes are actually shell casings. That is copper shell casings or steel.
Nice.
I popped them through there and to the steel. Well, if you look closely at the steel, and some of the outline stuff in it is actually carved into the steel itself with paint.
Wow.
Design that's on my t-shirt, that's part of my logo. The bullet hole is actually a real bullet hole.
I was going to ask
that goes into the logo. If you look at the rest of the steering wheel, yes, those are real wrenches.
Right.
Hangin. That is a fucking flywheel, and on the back you can tell yes, it's fully ready to put in a car.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What size bullet hole is that? Like a 45 or 308?
And a lot of people don't know it, but this part right here, the Grim Reaper itself, the caliber, caliber for the eyes are actually 7.62 by 54R.
Okay.
But if you look, you can kind of see screws, head, and all this actually comes off, I welded onto each wrench kind of an inset screw deal. Actually take the faceplate off and properly install it column. That way it's out of the way. You can make sure you get the proper torque and everything else, and put the faceplate back on. So, you're out here, man. Yeah, you do not want to wreck with this thing on your vehicle, because you will.
I thought of that.
Unless you're wearing a racing harness.
I see that in like a bucket or something, and like an old tea bucket with a bunch of chrome, and my boss, he had a tea bucket done up, and it had these long swords that were crossed in the back, and he had like Phoenix or whatever for the.
They also got one other thing I'll show you guys real quick, because all the other metal art that I make,
So you can even put that on your steering wheel.
I usually when I make metal art for somebody else, it goes out, but.
That is cool.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Hey, Grim, we have to catch up sometime and talk about tattooing, man. I'll tell you what you need to know. What I know, anyway.
Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna get off of here.
Yep, that is a mini Crusader's shield. I actually made that my living room, and it's made out of steel. So the cross, one steel.
You're breaking up
Hell
a
yeah,
lot,
man.
Grim. I think CG's about to end
I would love to have you just.
We can do that, brother. Maybe tomorrow, whenever. I don't know. Whenever, or when I get back from Texas or whatever, man. I'm around. I'm not always on YouTube, but if I'm here, you're here. I'll catch up with you, brother. I'll type my email in the chat, so you can go to my page and email me there. It's on there, whatever.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll put it right here for you. I gotta warn you, I'm not real good about getting back with emails right away. So.
The truth.
Or text messages or anything. I'm just not good. So if you email me, it might take me a week to get back to you, but I'll get to it.
A week? Yeah.
All right, y'all. I guess we're about to go. Sparky.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. My back's getting really sore sitting in this hard chair. I've been here too long.
Yeah.
So I will catch you guys tomorrow. I think Minuteman fired off pirate radio, so I'm probably gonna go lay down and listen to music.
All right, hey, Graham, it was good talking to you.
And if you can hear me, have C.
I got you. I can hear you. Love you guys, all of you. I love you to pieces. Graham, thank you so much for being here, baby.
You too, bro. Sorry if you can't hear me. Internet is just wow. I'm so sorry, guys.
No worries.
I love you.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, have
Huh?
All right, we'll do that.
Girl, anytime.
All right, we'll do that.
Bye, guys. Autumn, Joe,
All right,
you guys have a good evening. I think that's all of us. 4 of us and 2 of them. There's 6 viewers. So
Yeah.
Yeah, time to roll.
Yep. I think we'll go lay down and listen to music. So.
All right, guys. We'll have a good one.
Talk to you later. I love you guys. Thanks, Graham, Sam. Much love. Sparky. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Take care. Bye, Graham. Bye, chat room.
Later,
Bye,
Graham.
Graham.
See you guys. I'm going.
Night, Alan. Night, John Boy.